Yeah. Now you're fingering me twice today. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Owen and Dirt's Pop Culture Radio. I am Owen Money, more ways than one. Over there is Dirt McCoy.
Yes, sir.
And joining us, backing us up, as always, the bearded wonder of shorts.
Hey.
God damn.
Stop looking at my fucking balls.
I can't not look.
Motherfucker.
I went straight to the scrotum. I can almost make it
He's
out.
fucking literally lasered on my nutsack.
I got to see what's going to be rubbing what's rubbing against my grandmother come next month.
Well, that's true.
First of all, never say grandmother come right next together.
Grandmother come. Yeah, you're right.
That sounds like a
think that
mess you'll have to clean up.
Pretty sure that hasn't happened for at least 5 decades. That woman hasn't had.
Don't count her out, man. She's a spry old log.
Log?
Yeah.
She's a log.
Dog. I'm stressed the fuck out. That was so stupid. I just spent 30 minutes fucking around with the settings on here. So we started the show, and then all of a sudden it says you don't have access to your camera, and I'm like, the fuck I don't. I bought that camera with my own money. I'll have access to it whenever the fuck I want to. Google Chrome. Fuck you, Google Chrome. Suck my dick, Google Chrome.
What was the problem?
When I was setting up for the guests that we have tonight in order to allow audio from StreamYard to come back into the mixer and allow into the broadcast, when I clicked something to allow that to happen, apparently when I was closing the window out, I clicked a button that doesn't allow the internet to have access to your microphones.
Just so everybody knows, we did the most amazing first minutes.
It was awesome.
That has ever been done on a broadcast.
Well, it's recorded. Maybe I'll release it as a bonus issue.
We basically solved world hunger in that first 15 minutes.
I really don't remember what I was saying. All I remember is Dirt just like ignoring everything because he was working hard, and I'm like,
yeah. And I mean, that's how you know.
talking?
That's how you know when there's a problem, when you guys are all carrying on a conversation and I'm fucking silent. I'm sitting here like looking directly at my computer screen, like motherfucking son of a fucking bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. Me and Owen were going so hard on his grandma that I didn't.
Oh man,
I didn't notice until Owen was like, "Are you having some technical issues over there, buddy?" And I'm like, "What? This show's great."
Nah, my grandmother's doing well. She's losing like all her color. Her hair is white as can be. Her skin is like pale. You know, it looks like
so hot.
With the
get her to dye her hair red.
Oh man,
I think with a good wind, she'd be like a dandelion, where like she'd slowly
so hot.
dust. Maybe like the end of that.
Very low effort to keep her in the air.
You know, so yeah, our guest for the second segment here, which by the way was supposed to be 8:30, we're gonna do it at 9 instead. So we got let's do a short segment. We'll get back get back in here for that segment. But he's in the comment section right now. He goes, "Oh, it was all my fault," and I'm like, "No, it's not your fault. It's me."
No,
like,
it definitely was.
Yeah, we for those listening, we are going to be talking with a gentleman named Stucky.
Yeah.
He has a house that I guess he just sold, but it kind of went viral. Every room is kind of like a I don't know. One room's looks like a castle, one's a cave. His bathroom was kind of like
themed residence.
Yeah, his bathroom he turned it into like a murder scene more or less.
Yeah, what's funny is like when you look at that stuff on there, all the different rooms, and when we have he's going to join us via video, so we're actually web chat with it. He'll be our first guest we've ever done like live video chat with, so it'd be fun.
You might not be able to hear us, but you'll be able to hear and see them. So
yeah, but yeah, man, it's it's one of those things that like I don't think I've ever been that like
motivated,
pissed off before, because I was like, because it's one of those things where I knew in my fucking head that this is my like I caused this shit to happen somewhere. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where like when somebody else does it, you have something to point at and go, fuck you, you fucker, you fucked me over. But when you knew you did it.
Well, and it's really funny too, because when you're dealing with like the software side of things, it's like, you stupid computer. And then when you finally figured out what it is, it's usually like, oh, I'm dumb.
Exactly.
I didn't realize it was this one little simple thing, and it was totally doing what it was supposed to do the whole fucking time.
Dude, it's okay. It just means that I'm 15 minutes later being out, and that I don't have to go home right away.
It's like, I don't think I said it on the first segment or 15 minutes or whatever, but I greatly appreciate all the work that Dirt puts into producing this show.
Well,
I know it's like I show up and get drunk and say the first thing that comes to my mind. That's the big hard
and that's
part
the thing is like as a producer in whatever it is, like when I'm producing bands, when I'm producing whatever, I always want to, that's the situation. I want all you guys to be able to just do your show. I handle all this shit, and then you can don't have to worry about it. Just be funny.
Okay, so you said I've been doing this show with you guys almost 3 years.
Almost
now?
3 years, yeah. July of 2020 2022.
That's either the second or third time. I think second time we've had technical difficulty. I mean, little bullshit here and there that happens, but like, I mean, I think we can forgive a couple times.
We get real fucking lucky right now because sometimes
one time a year, I think we can deal with that.
Sometimes I'm like Owen's grandma with a TV remote. Like, I don't know. It's just batteries.
You can forgive her, but as soon as you leave tonight, I'm whipping him.
Oh shit!
That's the only reason this only happens once or twice a year. You get to
oh yeah, that's what it is.
It's a good whipping.
Okay, so can I just do a quick news story for you guys?
Yeah.
I want to do a quick news story for you guys before, like I said,
we finish off this first bottle of.
I'm already done with my peanut butter.
I figure let's do another 15 minutes here, and then we'll take up a quick break and come back with Stucky. Right?
This is what we'll do. I'll start pouring out the.
Well, let me kill this one then.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, just so you know, Brittany, I think I've given Owen more orgasms than you have ever since I introduced him to the fine Screwball peanut butter whiskey. I swear to God, every time you take your first sip. You fucking cum yourself.
That and all the hand jobs you've given me.
Bushy cum. Yeah. Also, all the hand jobs I've given you.
But so Owen, you're saying you got something new there?
Yeah. Right next to the Screwball, called Dough Ball.
Yeah, it's the same font, so I'm pretty sure it's the same brewing company or the same distillery.
This is cookie dough whiskey.
May I have some of your balls in my mouth?
Actually, yeah. You take this. You pour some out.
Okay.
Actually, you open it up and pour some out, and then I'll get some. So we're gonna do that. And since Brittany's listening, I love you, baby. I just want you to know that I wrote my vows today, and they're kick ass, and they're awesome. And don't listen to this next segment.
You want to kill all that peanut butter? Oh my god!
Fuck yeah, quick!
Holy pal! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this over here.
You want more?
No, that's good. No, when you said you were bringing that out, you're like, oh, we're going to taste this new whiskey. And so I'm like, Brittany wants me to stop giving you whiskey, but she did not say stop giving you hand jobs. So I guess that's what's going to happen. Yeah. I'll stop. By the way, Brittany, I didn't give Owen whiskey. He fucking gave me this whiskey.
I brought this.
Yes.
Baby.
So he's giving me hand jobs too, by the way.
Hold it over there.
But,
okay, hold on. Let me.
Yeah. All right. Quick taste. Let's see what we got.
Weird. Don't sniff it first. Make sure it's okay.
I'll tell you what. This may be my favorite liquor company of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only had the peanut butter whiskey, but it is flawless.
Oh, dude.
How is it? I haven't tasted it. I'm gonna wait till see what you guys say.
Dude,
I like it, but I think I like the peanut butter better.
Because you like peanut butter better, probably.
No, I like cookie dough.
Okay, but this flavor though,
a body like
this isn't like. Okay, go ahead. You say something.
Let me see here.
Yeah. Jack Black's older cousin over here.
It is good. I think the peanut butter masks the liquor burn just a little bit more.
Right. Yeah.
Let's lick the carpet.
If you had given this to me and I didn't know it was cookie dough, I'd say it was marshmallow.
Right. I will say that when you smell it though, sniff it, the chocolate hits you. The chocolate chips, you can smell straight up chocolate chips.
100%. The odor is cookie dough. Yeah. I taste more marshmallow or marshmallow graham cracker kind of combo, which is it's still good. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. My liquor tastes like marshmallow and graham cracker instead of peanut butter. I'm gonna kill myself.
But here's what I will say: the other brand, the Old Smoky. Remember, I got the Old Smoky. Was
that
it caramel?
shit fucked me up.
Well, here's the thing.
Two shots.
What was different about that whiskey was it had it was very, very sweet. And I think that's what makes you so fucked up. All that sugar in your system, it just absorbs that alcohol so fast. This is way more subtle than that Old Smoky shit was. I think.
What I can taste is a good cry.
Yeah, but going off of that logic, the peanut butter is like the sweet. That stuff is like syrup almost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I like it. I like them both, but I mean,
No,
I like the
do.
peanut butter one better for sure.
Yeah.
But this is still good shit.
And this has a little picture of a dog on the front, or it looked like a bulldog or something. So
I think that's what it's called, dough ball, like a little dough ball, like a little French.
It definitely has a very solid chocolate flavor to it.
It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all you could almost, you know what, you could almost say this is like a Hershey. I mean, you know what I mean? It has kind of has that Hershey aftertaste.
Yeah, I would say that.
So whatever company does screwball and this dough ball shit,
we love you.
Yeah, go ahead and sponsor us already. I mean, shameless plug.
Like I said, I'll say to every company, sponsor us, just don't listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which leads us into our first segment. This one will be done in like 10 minutes. So I wrote my vows earlier, and I was thinking, hey, maybe I should run this through AI and have it like tweak them. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that shit. I said, maybe if I had like, didn't actually love her and have all the, words already, like you gave me the fucking life I thought I gave up on and never thought I'd have, blah, 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 shit like that. And it's going to be great. So you just wait for the wedding. But so I was thinking, I was like, hey, what if I asked ChatGPT to help me with my vows, but paint a picture of a horrible, horrible, horrible woman. So
a horrible partner.
Yes. So I say, ChatGPT, can you help me write my vows? I'm about to get married to a woman that hits me. She also kicks dogs and yells at birds.
I love the fact.
Her. Can you help me?
I love the fact that nobody besides me can see it, but you still like phantom type when you're telling me about what you typed.
I did this in the first segment that nobody gets to hear. So
and we also talked about how AI is going to make us all obsolete and save the world. There's going to be no cancer. I'm going to live forever, so I'm going to kill myself because I don't want to live forever.
No, don't do that.
It's impressive that your grandmother's as old as she is. I'm going to bang that shit out and get some inheritance.
You bang that shit out, it'll just disappear. I'm pretty sure.
Even if she doesn't have self-control, we don't have to rip her guts out because they don't work anymore.
Listen to last week. I was afraid to, but I think I will now. All right. Well, what I just typed into Chat GTP, whatever it's called.
Chat STD.
Do you think Chat STD helped me with my vows?
I think Chat STD's got a wallet chain.
Do you think it wrote vows?
I mean, I assume it would. It seems to be pretty on point so far with most of the music you've made. I still think the Christmas music that we did with the AI is
Santa Claus
is
pooping on a glass coffee table.
Some of our collaborative best work. It was amazing.
Well, just wait till this Christmas. The technology will be that much better. All right, so I painted this horrible picture of a woman, but I love her anyway, and I need vows. ChatGPT says, this sounds like a tricky situation, and I want to tread carefully here. If someone is being physically violent towards you, animals, or even showing a lot of uncontrolled anger, that's a real red flag, even if you love her. Before we can talk about vows, I have to say you deserve to feel safe, respected, and loved.
Hell no. AI is talking you out of getting married.
Without violence or fear. Marriage is a huge commitment, and it should be based on kindness and trust, not hurt. Are you okay?
By the way, the police are on their way to your house.
We have your IP.
No. Florida is a state where someone has to go to jail, so one of you will be in cuffs in 30 minutes.
It says, do you feel safe talking more about this? I'm here to help if you need.
All bullshit aside, that's awesome.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So I typed in, I feel safe. What do you think, ChatGPT?
You're an idiot.
It said, for real, dog?
Do you have daddy issues?
He said, I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you for telling me. There's a heart emoji because apparently ChatGPT does heart emoji. And then it wrote the vows.
Really?
What kind of vows do you think ChatGPT wrote for a woman that hits me and kicks dogs and yells.
Well, I
at
mean,
birds.
now that it's made sure you're safe, it probably went in.
I don't know what the vows are going to be, but they're going to have a heavy Boston accent.
Is ChatGPT riding around and getting it?
I need some wedding music. Do you have wedding background music?
I do not.
Oh,
I'm set up for that news story I want to tell you
Oh,
before we go to break.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I want to hear this now.
Royalty free. Here we go. Here, best of wedding instrumental. Oh, God damn it.
That's not. You want me to do that at your wedding?
It's quietly.
I'll buy you a kazoo.
In another room.
Okay.
All right, you got my board up a little bit.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, son of a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, now let me read what ChatGPT wrote for me.
Is this Enrique Iglesias?
I don't know.
Would you lie if I said you could lie? Would you
kick a dog and yell at some birds?
please tell me this?
Dog and yell at some bird.
I want you here. That was Freddie Fender, actually. That was my Freddie Fender impression.
It's very good.
I'll lay that on you later.
My love, you are wild, fierce, and passionate in a way that the world rarely sees. And they really shouldn't.
Nobody should see that.
You live life with your whole heart, unapologetically, unforgettably.
That shit is huge.
You challenge me, push me, literally,
Into the wall.
and in your own unique way, love me with a fire that can't be tamed.
With an iron fist.
ChatGPT is an enabler.
You love me with split lips.
You make me stronger, braver, and more alive than I've ever thought
Because
possible.
of beatings.
I get stronger with each beating.
That's how it works.
I promise to stand by you through the storms in the sunshine. There'd be a lot of storms. To laugh with you when life gets ridiculous and to hold you when it feels too heavy. I mean, he's painting a chat, or he, she, chat is painting a really nice.
They,
picture.
them, ziz, other.
To laugh with you when life gets ridiculous and hold you when it gets too heavy. To see the heart behind every wild swing, every
wild swing.
That's what it said. What the fuck?
I love you. That's why I'm punching you.
Every loud moment, and to love the heart more every day. I don't know. I choose you just as you are, fierce, flawed, beautiful. I don't think I'm going to put any flawed in my vows to anybody. And I will choose you again and again for all the days we are given because I need therapy. I added that part last part.
Thank you for your fist of love.
That is absolutely fucking beautiful in a horrible way.
I mean, no bullshit, but that might be some good vows right there.
No, mine are better.
Okay.
Mine are better. Mine are more personal. Like,
Okay.
Hey.
No, I don't want to ever discourage that. I'm just saying that was actually
the ones
pretty good.
that he wrote with ChatGPT, not on the show, are way better.
No.
On the toilet while he was trying to cancel his ED pill subscription.
I still do that.
Friday Night Planes. I saw the commercial for it recently. Yes, some like it's like a guy who's older who looks like he's maybe in his 60s, but he's in like way better shape than any 60-year-old you know. Aside from my dad's 75 and he could whip all of our asses. But when you see these guys in the commercials, you're like, fuck you, dude. You don't have an erectile dysfunction problem. Like this guy is like model fucking looks
He's
in his
beautiful.
60s. Yeah, and you're like,
Why do you think I ordered them?
yeah, because you want to fuck that guy. And you're like, how can I do that if I can't get a boner?
You know what? I'm going to say I think this is tied. I love the peanut butter, but I think it's a tie. I think this is absolutely. I don't get the cookie dough, so it's like what the peanut butter.
Lucas, remember to say that on your interview. Hang on, he just posted something. I just didn't remember.
I thought it was Stucky.
Yeah, his first name's Lucas.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Okay.
But he just
Oh
goes
yeah,
by
well,
Stucky.
we're gonna get your full. Can you put your credit card number
He goes
in
by
the
Stucky.
chat?
Anyway, he just said something about his.
What
vows,
was your
so.
pet's first name?
What's the 4 numbers on the back?
What
Oh,
street
man.
did he grow up on?
No, you know what? What you were just saying though. The more I drink this cookie dough whiskey, it actually gets better.
It does. No, it leans more towards the chocolate for sure.
All right.
I would say more like a good chocolate than a cookie dough.
Okay, so listen, let's do this
Or
real
like
quick.
a s'mores.
Let me tell you guys this news story. This is
Yes.
something that just happened like 4.5, 5 hours ago.
What?
Yes, it's huge. I mean, to me, anyway,
Oh.
I think it's fucking great.
Is it that chick that killed herself?
No,
He just said, "I think this is great."
Oh.
no, but I don't know what you're talking about.
God
Anyway,
damn it.
okay.
The one
This
that was-
happened.
the one that did the SB. Never mind. In the
Chad STD.
Prince Albert and
What?
the guy that hung himself who didn't really kill himself. The girl.
Epstein?
Epstein?
Giselle?
Yeah.
What happened
She
with
died?
Giselle?
The girl.
Giselle, whatever her name is.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, not
No?
her. The victim who was with the prince.
Oh, really?
Oh.
She killed herself
No
this
shit.
weekend.
Are
Oh,
you
wow.
kidding me?
No.
Holy shit! I did not know
didn't mean
that.
to blow your story out of the water. I
Whoa.
thought you were going there.
Well, this
No,
is a
that-
happy story.
that
So,
is-
God, that's crazy though.
That is fucked up.
I need to look
man.
into that. That's fucking nuts. Okay, so forget you just heard the sad stuff.
Right, but that's fucking crazy.
Did
this-
she?
This just happened 5 hours ago. I'm
That's
gonna play
so
this.
sad.
I'm gonna
She was
play
so
this clip,
attractive.
and you'll be able to hear this. Here we go.
Oh, that's a lovely wee chip. Oh, and Smith flies through the sky like a wee Alan Jones at Christmas. And now it's the Wrexham fans who are rocking in the air. A goal that means so much to the Oilers until someone explains to them that League One is actually the third division and the Championship is Division 2, obviously. But it's looking like back-to-back promotions. Something that hasn't been done for 157 years.
Wrexham just got promoted again today. Their third year in a row. They're going up to the EFL Championship League now.
Way to go, Wrexham.
That's Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's team. You know, the Welcome to Wrexham series. Yeah, so that has not happened in 137 years. They got promoted for the third year in a row.
Hey, play that clip again. Play it. It reminds me of something. Hold on.
Oh, that's a lovely wee chip. Oh, and Smith flies through the sky like a wee Alan Jones at Christmas. And now it's the Wrexham fans who are rocking in the air.
Oh, yeah, you don't have mine up?
What is it? Yeah, I do. You're up.
Until someone explains to them.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to write, the humanity.
Oh.
And the Hindenburg blowing up in the background.
Oh, it does
Because
sound like that
just
guy, kind of. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
the
hear that.
humanity.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like that.
Fucking mashup that didn't work.
Anyway,
We're
yeah,
live.
first
We're
time in
live.
137 years that an English soccer team or a European Premier League team or European soccer team has been promoted 3 fucking seasons in a row. They
Proof?
started in National League, and then after the second season of Ryan and Rob, they got promoted to League One, then League Two, and now they're in Championship League.
Proof that American money makes everything better.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play the theme song from Welcome to Wrexham, which is actually a cool ass song. When we go to break, we'll come back with Stucky and talk
Stuck
about
in
his
house.
viral house.
And then after that, I got some Mac and Me. I don't know if you remember that. 80s
Oh, I
movie.
do remember that movie.
But I mean, that's been going around the house like a virus now. So I made the mistake of playing it to the 5-year-old. I got some. I think we're going to talk about some of that stuff, and we got other shit to talk about. So hang in there. Dirt. I'm sorry for taking over. I just had to plug something. I don't know. I blame the whiskey.
All right. So again, we're gonna go to break real quick. This is John Hume with the song "Don't Forget." This is the theme song for Welcome to Wrexham. I think it's a cool ass song. So
I am third segment drunk already.
Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget why you made
you're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We'll be right back.
No one else cares.
When everything don't go as planned, you know these hills like the back of your hand. These are the streets you came from. Mountains high and valleys low. It don't matter where you go. Don't be afraid to walk on. Sometimes you gotta do it your own way just to find that every road you run will one day lead to home. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget why you're made of. The ones who were there, but no one else would care. And don't be afraid to cry now.
The opulence of Broadway captured via video. Behold.
Life's not fair! Have you felt neglected? Have your needs been denied? We are currently bringing a class action lawsuit against the news junkie. Have you been denied any of the following? Magnet, shirt, bumper sticker, $50 gift card, badge, chat room impunity, live trivia complaints, self-validation, or otherwise. If you've been wronged, please don't delay. Take back what should have been yours. Join the ASCII class action lawsuit today.
Now from Future Entertech comes the latest killer app, Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today. Call in sick while avoiding accountability.
I couldn't believe it. I had this super hot guy stay over and I just couldn't even. All I had to do was answer a few simple prompts.
Dear boss, with my deepest regrets, Angela, am unable to perform my duties today due to...
No, I'm sick. Stomach, headache. I'm sick.
Sincerely,
Angela.
Sicker's patent pending algorithm is designed to give you a hassle-free day off whenever you need it.
I woke up with a case of anal glaucoma. You know, I couldn't see my ass going to work today. Let me tell you, sick is a real life changer.
dear boss, with my deepest regrets, hey Johnny, am unable to perform my duties today due to... Johnny, you gotta get a hit. Give me these head touch. Hey, let me get a shot. Shot to everybody. Sincerely,
Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today.
If you want to live your best life, you need to call me, Jake Berman. My life revolves around sports, but maybe yours doesn't. That's why I'm introducing the Jake Berman Betterment Program. Let's hear from a few satisfied customers.
He's changed my life. His classes, they mean everything to me.
Excuse me. Sorry.
need something?
Cheryl, I'm going to need those reports on my desk that we talked about by 5.
Do you see my lips move? I am talking to
I'm sorry, I
a
didn't realize that
friend.
you were talking to
Can't
someone.
you see I'm talking to someone?
But don't take my word for it.
Jake's teachings really helped me process the death of my grandfather.
Here we are to honor this man who loved immensely, who held tightly, who caressed.
Hey,
gently.
come on. Is this a wake or a wake me up? Wrap it up, buddy. Come on. I'm Jake Berman. And the next time you wake up, you'll be that guy. Call 415-2399-878-61515. I want you to live your best life. Call 415-2399-878-61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
Want to open up a drive-through liquor store that doubles as a notary public and dry cleaner? That's all you, my sons and daughters of liberty. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years, and we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. And just in time for this crucial election year, be sure to look out for our Devil's Advocate series of handcrafted beauties. We'll have you playing both sides of the fence in no time with our party-specific fun facts of corruption printed on every bottle. Our Build-A-Wall VIP beer will infuriate your liberal friends, and our cover-up coffee porter will alienate your conservative ones. Because what's more American than becoming a multimillionaire off a drunken idea for an app that tells you what kind of pizza matches your suit? Drinking a Badass Hangry Eagle? That's what. America. Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Badass Angry Eagle Brewery!
Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
The war on vending machines is hitting closer to home. It's hitting the workplace. Salutations! My name is Dr. Patience McCracknuts, PhD. Reap the benefits of healthy living with Dr. McCracknuts' line of tasty vending comestibles. And because Dr. McCracknuts knows a thing or two about those mid-afternoon doldrums and lethargy, we have started dispersing vitamin B12 syringes in all of our vending machines. Lift your spirits and carry on, ladies and gents. Your hunger just met its worst nightmare. Dr. McCracknuts.
Coming to a vending machine near you. The Blackwell Building, Wednesday, 9:15 a.m.
Why are you standing so close to the printer?
The paper is so warm when it comes out.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one.
Oh, this place is freezing all the time.
I know, right?
So I'm not the only one?
Ladies, if you have time to be standing around, you certainly have time to be working. Don't you have anything you could be doing right now?
Yeah, like maybe have a core temperature of more than 65 degrees.
It's so cold. I can't type.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. I just get back to work. That's all I want.
I can't.
Someone needs to take charge around here.
Someone needs to light a fire in this bitch. Give me the papers, Alice.
Wait, what?
Men are always telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. Now they have a stranglehold on the AC.
Hold on. The thermostat is right over there. Literally, I can see it from here. It's 20 feet away. I have no control over that.
Oh, right. It's always somebody else, never you, Harold.
Smash the window!
You guys realize this is a felony,
My
right?
nipples could cut diamonds, Harold. Diamonds.
Like, you're going to jail, or at least there's a hefty fine.
Cold as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Did you know male-controlled thermostats are the #1 leading cause of workplace violence? Don't be Harold. Always keep your thermostat set to 82 degrees. It's the only way to stay safe.
Every year, people spend thousands of dollars on pedigreed show-quality dogs. Fancy, right? Now look at your own dog. I'll wait. Feeling like the dollar value of your beloved pooch might be a little lacking? Hi, I'm Charlie Sousa. With my patented formula for canine restoration, my team and I flipped over 800 dogs last year alone. And this year, we hope to double, triple, or even quadruple the value of your domesticated best friend. Paid $100 for your chihuahua at a rescue shelter? We'll take that little shaky son of a bitch and duct tape a spoiler to his hiney, increasing downforce and road traction. Bingo, bango, bongo. That mutt is easily worth his weight in pewter commemorative figurines. It's as easy as that. Has Rex's eyesight started to fail in his twilight years? My system will teach you to prop him up in front of a piano while wearing sunglasses as we pipe in the music of a beloved king of blind piano, Ray Charles. Rex's net worth has just increased by 11%. It's just that easy. Flip That Dog LLC is the only solution you'll need for all your dog estimates, restoration, and reappraisals. Hire us today or buy my new book, Life's a Bitch, and Now I'm Rich, by Charles Sousa. Call now. Don't spend money on your pooch. Make it. Flip that dog. Woo!
New from the makers of Sicker, the hottest craze in passive messaging technology. Singstagram. You speak it, we sing it. For all the good times,
congrats on graduating.
Congratulations on your graduation.
And the not so good times.
Sorry to hear about your loss.
Ooh, your grandma's dead.
Sorry for your loss.
When you have a song in your heart, but you can't quite get it out.
New phone, who dis?
I lost my phone.
Or total avoidance.
Can you just let him know I'm not into him?
Stay away from her. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Singstagram. Every message can be a song. From the makers of Sicker.
Yesterday's realities or today's fantasies. Hey, I'm Hetty Violet, caretaker of Astor Farms, Florida's newest and oldest rentable bed and breakfast. Astor Farms hasn't been updated nor upgraded since its construction in 1845. With no running water or power, you'll be able to live like your ancestors did, but on today's dime. If these testimonials don't sway you, nothing will.
June 12th, 2014. My wits are failing me. I feel a constant hunger for the
Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio.
Is this the type of music you have playing in a murder bathroom?
I think so.
My cargo shorts just turned into Jenkos.
You know what's so funny, man, is like when I heard this, I was like, it reminds me so much of Deftones. And then when he told me, he's like, yeah, 04, 06. And I'm like,
I was thinking
that's when we were doing this. Like,
yeah, I was thinking almost like Chevelle-ish.
Yes.
Kinda,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I dig. I mean, of the quality of, more known bands. For
It's
sure.
very well written. All the instrumentation is great. Yeah, this was a happy accident that when I got the video sent to me of the house tour, I went and looked at the page. I was like, oh, what other videos does he have? It's all these songs.
I
right.
dig.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of accidents, this one wasn't so happy. I want to redeem myself from that last little bit. Can you get that Wrexham audio back up? I'm going to do this the right way.
Okay. What are we talking about now?
The Wrexham audio where you
How cool would it be? Not to interrupt, but while he's putting that up, how cool would it be if his house going viral got his music popular? Like if all of a sudden there's like a resurgence, and
then
they're
you
like,
gotta
hey,
call everybody up.
We
Hey,
want
remember that thing from 20 years ago.
Hey, remember that song you do? We want that in the next Batman movie.
That would be fucking awesome.
That would be dope.
Be cool.
All right, so here's the Wrexham video you're talking about.
Oh, that's a lovely wee chip. Oh, and Smith flies through
Shit,
the
hold on.
sky like
Pause
a
it,
wee
son of a
Alan
bitch.
Jones
Okay.
at
I had to
Christmas.
do
And
something
there are
stupid.
some fans who are
Here we go.
walking in the air.
Yeah.
A goal that means so much
Turn
to
yours
the
up,
Oilers
all the way up.
until someone explains
It's right
to them
on the
that
flank.
the
Get it
Oilers
started,
are
get it
the
started.
division in the
It's right,
championship
and it's
division
right.
two,
It's
obviously.
right.
I know, turn on the Wrexham.
Oh my, get out of
Turn
the
up
way,
the
please. It's
I can't
right
do
in the
mixes
way.
are both in the same channel.
Just pause it. No, it sounds the same.
Terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world.
All right,
It
forget
is like the exact same cadence and everything.
Forget about it. Yes.
Hey, I went to the broadcaster school, and this is the way they told me to talk when something was happening exciting, whether it was good or bad. This is how we sound, and this is how we're going to sound.
And they've got that old 1930s newsreel voice. Guess what, guys? The whole goddamn thing just fell out of the fucking sky. Everyone's dead. Holy fucking shit. It's a goddamn lead balloon. Why didn't they see this coming?
Oh,
And when the guy starts crying, I feel bad for him because like he's never seen some shit like this before.
yeah, and he keeps talking. And it's like,
So
take a
what
break.
was your plan? Fill a giant balloon with
hydrogen.
with flammable gas, and,
Yeah.
and how are we going to power it?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. All right. So listen, he's already in the room. Let's pop in here with this is Stucky. Stucky, can you hear us?
Yes.
Awesome.
What's up, Stucky?
Hello.
So here's this is the funny part about it, right? So this house, he lists his house, it goes viral because it's fucking amazing. And Heather comes to me and she's like, hey, this is a guy that I went to high school with. And I'm like, holy shit, can you get him on the show? Then I end up texting with this guy. And I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking dope as fuck. And not only that, like straight up fucking 90s kid. Like everything we talked about, I'm like, oh man, this guy's gonna be great, right?
Yeah.
And
I believe my statement was his entire house was every 90s kid's room. You know what I mean? But like actually sectioned off and turned into its own.
if you're
shrine.
adult enough to afford,
Yeah,
to-
no, I love it.
So Stucky, you bought I saw a video, but real quick for everybody listening, you bought a house. It was a little dated, and you decided to do your own personal type of renovation, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it started slow. Like it was basically one room at a time for like the first 10 years or so.
What room did you start with? Bedroom.
The bedroom with the red and black stripes.
Okay. All right. Yep. That was pretty trippy. And then you had the fan that looked like it was going to cut things if you got too close to it. That was pretty cool. Do you have a favorite? I mean, I'm jumping ahead a little here. You did the whole entire house. There wasn't one room that was left unchanged, right?
Not at this point, other than like laundry room, but yeah.
It's all been stuckied.
It's been stuckied. Is there a favorite room that you and you're married, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're up there.
You fucking dumb.
I'm not used to all this shit.
Remember, the whole reason we lost the first segment was because we were trying to get the video
I'm so
thing
closing
working.
my eyes. I'm not looking at anybody.
I complicate things.
It's all good.
But no, my favorite room is probably the cave. It's the one I spent the most time in, and that's like where we hang out the most. That's where the TV is and the PlayStation and all that stuff.
Yeah, that looks pretty rad.
I would assume that the cave room is the most energy efficient room in the entire house, right? Because of the thick foam and everything.
Probably, because that is the same type of foam you'd use in like your attic.
Right.
That's fucking awesome.
In the cave area, do you have chains and shackles? And
there was no chains and shackles.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not a sex junkin, asshole. I said junkin.
He didn't say sex cave. He said cave.
I was just wondering when I see a cave, I look around for the shackles.
I fuck it.
No, that's not what I do.
Or maybe like,
we're so sorry.
Do you have? Okay, my question is, do you have a dungeon area with chains and shackles?
Not yet, but maybe in the next place.
Yeah, next time.
All right.
oh yeah, because you got a whole new blank canvas. So you're moving out of this house because of a job opportunity in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, it's my fault.
Oh, but actually, here's the way I kind of look at it. It's maybe not a bad thing because now, Stucky, you get a blank canvas to go, oh man, what am I going to do with this place?
You're an artist. You got a new place to paint.
I think at this point it's kind of made it so I plan on going like bigger and better with it.
Is the house you're moving into larger? Like,
Yeah.
do you already know where you're moving?
Yeah, so this house currently is like 1,300 square feet, and the new place that we're signed into is about 2,000.
Ball in.
That's a whole extra room.
Yeah, a whole extra house.
No, I really liked your murder bathroom. That was pretty cool. I had a house once where after my first divorce, I kind of was like in an angry state. So I had a bucket of red paint and I just splattered it all over a wall in the bedroom. So it was like my murder wall. It was pretty cool. I don't think whoever I sold it to, I don't think they liked it too much. So kudos for you for doing all that stuff and actually finding a buyer. Did you sell it?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Like less than 2 weeks.
All right. So my big question was, you did such a quality job. Like it wasn't just like thrown together. You know what I mean? It's obvious you did a good job. You had quality craftsmen put each room together, including yourself. Do you know if the
We kind of dropped out of a second there.
had pink carpet everywhere?
Did you guys just froze for? Did you hear that?
No, you guys dropped out for a little bit.
Okay. I was saying that everything was done so well, and each room is themed. It was obviously a lot of work by good craftsmen. Do you know if the person that purchased it, are they keeping it the same, or are they gonna,
Yeah, we met them. I mean, that's the whole reason they bought the house, and they.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and they took it at full asking price. So I mean, they didn't.
That's awesome. Excellent, very cool.
Should ask more.
As it should have been. There's a lot of work and love and creativeness that went into that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it probably costs more than what you're end up getting. But I mean, that is a work of art, and it was worth every penny you put into it.
There is going to be a lot of weed smoked Indian style sitting on that the floor that's the circuit board.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Are those actual circuit board tiles that you use?
Yeah. I found a electronics recycling company that was selling them in like packs of 10. So I emailed them like, how many do you actually have? Because I want all of them.
Oh man! And then what did you like epoxy over them or what?
Yeah, it's like a polyurethane that I poured over the top and kind of smoothed out.
We still have a ton of them.
Yeah.
Hey, ready for the next house.
So let me talk to your wife there for a second. You're Sarah, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
me.
So were you on board with all this when he started doing this, or did you roll your eyes and was like, he'll do a room or two and then I can do my stuff, or have
No,
that?
It was, I mean, like, he's the mastermind behind it. I put in ideas, but he's definitely like the execution person. But I like to think of myself as a creative too. I'm a writer in my spare time, so I am all for having a unique space. I think
great.
we're meant to be lived in, not just passing through until you sell it. So
Right on. You're as weird as he is. Got
And
it.
Bloodland, that's your book?
yes,
Yes.
so this is my book.
And where can you buy that book?
It is available on Amazon. I can also like mail out signed copies and stuff like that too. So if you like murder vampires and kind of drug cartel western type of shit, then definitely pick it
I
up.
was gonna say, I'm down. That sounds good.
I'm ordering Brittany a book like tonight. This sounds like her kind of stuff.
So Owen's fiance Brittany, we had I think you guys may have listened to it, but when we had Nico Clos, the vampire of Paris, on our show, Owen had to scoop Brittany off the chair there because she started getting all
She got a little
all
bit too
flirty,
happy.
all flirty with the vampire. And also Stucky made sure to tell us last night these are not the sparkly type vampires.
Yeah, that's how I picture it. Yeah, it's not Twilight vampires. It's definitely murdery, bloody, limbs getting torn off type of thing. So
I was going to say, you said murder vampire, so I was in at murder, and then in more at vampire.
Brittany sleeps to like forensic files and shit like that. And it's starting to affect me because I hear that shit in the background. I start having dreams like people trying to murder me and shit. So I gotta go out in the living room and listen to like fucking Treehouse Masters and some shit.
Treehouse
God damn, it's a horrible scene.
Oh,
Anyway,
Treehouses make me
I have
so
literally
sleepy.
said on stage before at a comedy show. Somebody asked me what's the most what's the most offensive word or what's the most disgusting word in the English language, and to me it's the word ejaculate, because every time I've heard that word, it's been in true crime and it's followed by onto the victim.
No, schmegma. That's a word.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
All right.
So
we're so sorry.
How do we got guests, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be. Yeah.
Okay. I got a good question.
I
I got a good question. So
You're not going to offend us.
Oh, okay, cool. So the new house, are you going to replicate the same rooms and then add to, or are you going to do a whole new, completely new, thinking outside the box from what you've already done? You said you got all the circuit boards.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking kind of a mix. I mean, there's definitely new things I want to try, but things like the cave, I think I can do even better and more detail on stuff like that.
Add some chains.
Smoke machine.
Sex dungeon.
Well, and also because this will be the third time doing that room because of the hurricane.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be your third time doing it. You're going to be even better than you were the last two times.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you're in the Panhandle right now, but now you're moving to North Carolina.
Right.
That's just as
Does your new
likely to
house
get hit by a hurricane there too, man?
Does your new
that
house
sucks.
have a storm cellar?
No.
it doesn't, but we're kind of inland a bit, so fingers crossed. So we don't get
We looked at it last time because I was telling him about some of the stomping grounds I had through North Carolina with the bands and stuff. They're like 4 hours from Wilmington.
Oh, wow.
But they're you guys are like what, at 45 minutes to an hour from Charlotte, right?
Yeah, probably 45 to 30 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Dirt was showing us a video of like the hurricane damage from your house before, where it flipped the roof over and all that stuff, man. How crazy was that? I mean, you were, I guess, in a interior room, but you heard all that stuff going on.
Yeah. So we actually do have a disaster shelter. It's a poured concrete cube. So in the video, you kind of saw it behind like the bathroom mirror that kind of opens up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the disaster shelter. So yeah, we actually did use it. When I bought the house, I thought it was like a joke. Haha, it's funny. He was like, oh no, trees are falling. We need to go down there.
Right.
Did you think you were gonna die?
No, we felt pretty safe down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly we were sad about the house because we could hear things kind of tearing apart.
Well, there's like a window, so we could, like, as the storm was passing, we could look out, and we saw a piece of roof like laying on the ground, and we're like, oh, whose roof is that? They're gonna have a really bad time with this.
Oh no.
It was ours.
Oh,
I got a question. Did you guys already know, like, okay, the storm's coming. If it gets bad, we're going to the storm shelter? Or were you like drinking wine and shit and you're like, hey, we got a storm shelter. We should probably get in.
Well, I mean, because where we live, like, you know, hurricanes happen fairly often. So, and the locals kind of do and don't take it seriously. They didn't up until Hurricane Michael.
Right.
Yeah. Because we're thinking, like, well, because it also escalated extremely quickly, that one.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're going to bed and it's like, oh, it's only supposed to be like a category 1. Who cares? And by the time we wake up, it's like, oh no, it's about to hit like a 5.
Yeah.
So,
like,
I remember that storm was scary as shit.
yeah, like everybody was making jokes about like, oh, hurricane party. I had my like bottle of Jack to take down into the storm shelter, and it's like, oh no, we actually seriously need this. It's bad.
This is now antiseptic.
So, Sarah, I do want to bring that because you said your bottle of Jack, and I myself am formerly. I used to actually tour and play old country music with Hank Williams III, and so I had a Jack Daniel's sponsorship, and so I drank a lot of Jack Daniel's. But recently, I invited my friends here to try this new thing I found. Have you tried Screwball peanut butter whiskey yet?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
It's good. I can't drink too much of it though. It gets to be like too much after a while.
Yeah,
we can drink all of it.
After 5 drinks, it does get to be a 2.
After that first bottle's gone, it's rough to open the second.
Well, where's the other bottle?
I have like some association now with that taste where I taste it and I go, no.
Oh, it's one of those.
Well, now they have cookie dough, so maybe you can fix that problem.
Yeah, so they just put out a new product called it's a Screwball. It's Dough Ball, and it's got a little like French bulldog on the label, and it's Dough Ball cookie dough whiskey. That's what we're drinking here tonight.
If it sounds like a high school girl would like it, give it to me.
Don't say that.
No, he only says that because he was drinking wine coolers when I first met him.
Dude, me and my buddy, who's dead now, rest in peace. Most of my friends are dying now, but I mean, hey, we don't take care of ourselves. So, we used to go drink in the neighborhood my grandmother's houses, and like it was just streets at the time, and we would get a bottle of Crown Royal and we go split it, and he'd always puke, and I would always laugh at him. And my grandmother's house now is like 4 lots down from where we used to puke. But
nice. Do you ever go to your grandmother's house and be like, you know, I used to puke like 4 blocks away from here?
She doesn't believe any of the stories I tell her, and I'm like, they're all real, Grandma. I was really this bad.
If I was 91, I wouldn't believe anything.
Just so you know, to Stucky and Sarah here, Owen is also born and raised in Florida. I was born and raised in Orlando area, grew up in Apopka. He was born and raised in Ocala. His 91-year-old grandmother is still alive, and she has the hots for Mr. Bushy. Every time we have her, she calls in on the show. She hits on Bushy the whole time and makes it really uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable. It's hot.
Well, to you, but to Owen, it's not. I think you just go play along with it because you want to be Owen's grandpa is what it is.
I just want an inheritance is all it is.
She has nothing. So,
I'll take half of nothing at this point.
You got that.
But it's like the Florida people, like I remember you like Stucky said he's never lived anywhere but Panama City, so now you're off to North Carolina. I will tell you that if you go out and start exploring some cool shit, you're gonna fall in love with North Carolina, because my mom's side of the family is from that area. And then, and so I used to go there for vacations when I was a kid all the time. But then when I started playing music and touring, I started going up to different areas of North Carolina and Asheville. There's a place called, what's it called? The Fox in Asheville. That's really cool. It's a little tiny, like, sort of like a co-op sort of venue. They have like a thrift store in front. It's like a vintage store, vintage clothing and vintage thrift stuff. And then they have shows in the back. It used to be like a Amco gas station. And so like the Amco, like the stalls where the technicians would work is turned into the venue, and the inside, the front office is the thrift store. There's also a place in Asheville where they took a similar situation, gas station type, like a Citgo, but the 2 roll-up doors, when they roll it up, it's an outdoor bar. Nice. It's like they roll it up and it's a bar inside. It's cool as shit. But there's a lot of cool shit in North Carolina where they've sort of started to embrace like bohemian hippie vibe and really do super cool shit with it.
So because my dad was a trucker, I rode with him a couple summers, and I've been to every state in the United States in a vehicle. And the Carolinas are up there. Like the Carolinas are right there with like Utah, and Arizona as being some of the nicest places to live.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we're excited for it. There'll definitely be more stuff to do there than here in the Panhandle.
Oh yeah, you guys are in an area where there's not a whole lot going on anyway. I mean, other than spring break.
And now you don't have to say you live in Florida anymore, which right away is a good thing.
Hey, Stucky and Sarah, your last night in this house, do you have any like special plans? Are you going to throw like a big party, eyes wide shut type party, or just?
I don't know. I think we've already like used up all the plastic with packing, so we won't be able to like put that down everywhere. But
No Diddy parties. All right. So are you just going to listen to like some good music and say goodbye to her, or are you just going to get out and head to the new life?
I think we'd like to have at least one last little small get together. I mean, the house is kind of cramped with more and more boxes of stuff being packed up, but.
Yeah, like I ran into a problem this past week. I texted somebody, so I was like, I can't do my workout because there's too many swords in the floor. This is a very like Stucky house.
Well, we expect to be invited to the send-off party, and we need a whole room to do the broadcast. So.
What's funny is when you said I can't do my workout because there's swords on the floor. That's probably a sentence that only a handful of people have ever been able to utter in their lives. And I think it's dope as fuck that you were one of those people you got to say that. Hey, can't work out. Sorry. It's not like I'm just being like, I'm just procrastinating. No, literally can't. Swords all over the fucking floor.
The only other 3 people were on the Game of Thrones.
Hey, have you picked out a new house in North Carolina?
Yeah, they already know where they're going.
Yeah, you already said that. Didn't you say you're closing?
Do you need some more cookie dough whiskey over there?
No, I couldn't remember whether they said they were renting or they actually bought one. So
no, they got a new place, twice the square footage.
Because you can't
do that 3 times the Sex Dungeon chains.
All right, good.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
What's Stucky? What's the name of that band? The band that I was playing coming in from the break.
The Stuckies.
My old band?
Yeah.
Of Mind.
It's what?
My band was called Absence of Mind.
Absence of Mind. Okay.
I dug it. It was decent.
I'm there.
It was good.
Yeah, it's funny because like I started listening. That's why I played it coming in from break. I'm like, yeah, this stuff is great. Did you guys record in a studio or was that like home produced?
Yeah, it's all homemade.
Okay. No, it's for that time period, 04 to 06. That was very, very well done for that time.
Yeah.
Period.
I guess.
Why'd you are you still a musician or did you give it up?
No, not really. Everybody just kind of went their separate ways. I mean, we were all like almost flushed out of high school and just, between some of them having kids, some of them getting jobs, moving away, that kind of thing. So just kind of
fucking life will get it.
Yeah. Life will get you.
Yeah, all right.
Why are you pointing at me?
Anybody who's in the comment section,
ask a question. You want me to ask you a question?
Yeah, you ask.
Anybody who's in the comment section right now, if you have any suggestions for what kind of theme you think that Stucky should tackle with the new house, throw it out there because I'm curious. I want to see what people's ideas are. That
need a rainbow.
Do you already have some ideas?
Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow Bright.
I want a Rainbow Bright room.
That's surprising me coming from you because I thought that you'd want like a Ghostbusters room.
I know. You should do a whole BLM wing.
BLM wing? What that would look like?
Black Lives Matter.
I know.
But what was it was a bad joke. Just move on. Move past it. Don't fixate on that.
I want a Rainbow Bright room.
Same thing.
What about you could do like an apocalyptic type room, like have chain link on the inside and like make it look like the wall came down on the other side or some shit like that. Paint zombies on the other side of the fence. I mean, your shit's way more intricate than that. I'm thinking of like painting and props, but do you have any ideas of themes you're kind of wanting to try?
Maybe. I know one thing we kind of tossed around is like a bathroom that's like a sunken ship. So it's all kind of falling apart, but like actively being attacked like a kraken. They have like
dude, that's awesome.
Kraken bathroom.
I dig one of the coolest bathrooms I ever seen tile wise was kind of what you're saying, and all the, like the coral went up the toilet and everything. Like it actually had coral, like concreted to the toilet and shit.
Oh yeah, but by the way,
Must have been
Bushy
a
is a home renovation guy. Like he's done all kinds of, like that. He's the one who helps me whenever we have a problem here. But that's why I thought it was so funny when he watched your video. He's like, "Oh man, this guy knows what he's doing." So it's a very high regard from him because he always looks at stuff and he's like, "Oh, that one tile right there is fucking crooked. This is bullshit." But no, he thought your work was very, very good.
Did you do all of it, or did you get a subcontractor?
I did probably like 95% of it. I don't really do floors, all the tile work. My brother's actually a tile guy, so he did all the tile work for us. But other than that, yeah, the vast majority was me. Maybe some help from friends or my dad, something like that.
Excellent work.
And the color scheme in that master bedroom, like this whole studio is red and black. Like that's my aesthetic that I always go with. And so that's why.
Oh wait, no, don't say that.
No. No. But that's the I'm German too, so yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
But this room, yeah, this
Cut that
room,
out.
yeah, this room. I always liked the contrast between red and black. I always thought it looked cool, and in fact, Bushy still wears a band T-shirt from like 25 years ago. I found it in a storage bin, and now he wears it all the time.
It's because
all our logos were always red and black.
It's one of 5 XXX shirts in existence. So I can actually wear it.
All right, I got one more question for you.
Oh, hold up, they're lagging out.
Oh,
wait. All right.
Did y'all think about maybe keeping the house and renting it out like an Airbnb? Because who wouldn't want to stay in like that cave murder bathroom once in a while? You could make a lot of money that way.
Yeah, I mean, it came up, but I think because we wanted like upgraded houses in that area are more expensive, we wanted to get the profit off of this house to help pay into that one. Yeah.
The new one. I got you.
Right.
All about the money. All right, right on.
And also managing that as a vacation property would have been a whole like second job.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah,
I'll just
responsible for anything that
after
happens.
you guys have moved, I'm just going to find your old house and kind of knock on their door and see if I can spend the night in the cave.
Hey, can I stay the night in your cave?
I talked to the guy that used to own this house. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a hey, I interviewed him. I mean,
He's like, I basically got squatters' rights at this point. I live here now. Deal with
All
it.
right.
oh, here's something we haven't touched on. I do want to talk about this a little bit. What was it like waking? So I'm sure the whole viral thing caught you guys by surprise, right?
Yes and no. I mean, I always knew, like over the years as I've been doing this, I've had people make comments like, oh, I hope you never have to sell this place. So I always knew that it was going to be a very unique experience if we ever did. But I don't think I anticipated how viral it could get, and just the tens of thousands of views and just hundreds of comments.
So was it just like you woke up one morning and your notifications are like going crazy? Like, did you guys end up on Zillow's Gone Wild on Reddit or no?
Zillow's Gone Wild.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, yes.
And our realtor, she's awesome, Christina Daniels. I want to give her a shout out, but yeah, she's kind of kept us in the loop of everything that she was seeing, and would kind of tag us and stuff, and things like that, and send us links to different posts that were being made.
Oh, so did she lean into it then?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Christina, the realtor, was my original realtor when I bought the house. So I actually reached out to her intentionally to say, hey, like, I know you've kind of seen a little bit over the years of things we've done. Like, would you be interested in being part of the selling process for it? And she's like, oh yeah, definitely. And she says, yeah, keep it how it is. We're going to lean into that because I think there are going to be people who are going to want something that's different.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So is it you wake up one morning, all the notifications are going crazy? Did she the one? So you said you did end up on Zillow Gone Wild, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you go on Reddit? Because Reddit's a cesspool. I mean, it's people say that Twitter is. Reddit is like Reddit can be cool as fuck, but Reddit can also be the worst humans beings on the planet. Mm-hmm. So did you go on there and look at it at all?
I did, and the range from people going, "This is my favorite thing I've ever seen. Please take my money," to "I am legitimately offended in everything you've done. How dare you not make a house for me?" It's just all over the place. So
that's why I'm here, because he got so many comments about like, oh, this is a single man house. He must be by himself. And it's like, no, I'm his wife. I exist. He's married. Gotta prove it.
So for a while, I was actually active in the comments, kind of not trying to argue, but just trying to set the record straight. Like, no, I'm married. Like, and
So what you're saying is not only do you have a cool ass house, you have a cool ass wife too.
Exactly.
So you're up 2 in the score right now.
I mean, they're perfect for each other. I mean,
You're like,
Oh,
go
it's
play
great.
Call of Duty in your basement, asshole.
This is the dream, right?
Absolutely. Hey,
I can see him in the comments posting pictures of his wife going, huh? Look at that. That's my wife, asshole.
Yeah. Not only do I have a wife, she's attractive and a writer. Fuck you.
and she's letting me have a sex dungeon in her next house.
Yeah. Chains all around.
Anyway,
We're calling Jack Nicholson. Like,
so hey, Stucky, you went to high school with Dirt's wife, Heather.
Yes.
Right? Do you remember? I mean, I obviously remember her, but I guess you guys did band together, right?
Right.
Was she any good?
Well, she was in color guard.
Okay, all right. So she did the flags and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Don't
right.
say that. You can't say that.
What do you mean? Can't say what?
Oh, flags.
No,
The flags.
yeah, it was called Winter. Yeah, so they did like the dance routines and all that stuff with the flags and the rifles and all that stuff.
Oh, with the rifles too.
Yeah, spinning the rifles and all that shit.
Oh,
yeah.
don't give her a gun now. Don't give her a gun now.
By the way, Heather's in the comments and she's put Stucky married a bombshell with heart eye emoji.
Nice.
I'm looking at the monitor. You got some nice ink on the shoulder there. That's kind of nice. You have any tattoos, Stucky?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have a couple on my forearms.
Oh, come on. Let me see.
Abstract.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to show me. All right,
Come
anything
on,
good?
let me see.
No, but so we had a conversation last night because I wanted to test it out and make sure we could do this with the video call. And I ended up going to the bathroom and pissing like several times because Heather and Stucky are just talking about old. So
Old
apparently
stuff,
it used to be a thing where every time you guys were out on a band trip or like traveling, everybody would see a sign for Stucky's and they would want to stop into the
Oh, the
Stucky's
gas
they thought it,
station,
yeah, they would, let's go to Stucky's place. But there's a lot of little,
Oh my
inside
God,
jokes, all
that's
that.
your name. Pull in.
Want to hear a really cool inside joke or inside story that's kind of funny to me? That this is a weird one.
Kind of funny.
No, this is a weird one. So this is the second guest we've had on the show who did something that went viral that went to high school with Heather.
Huh,
Okay. The other guest we had, I brought it up last night. Stucky doesn't remember this person, but they've played the game. You remember Nathan and Booze Quest? Nathan went to the high school with them. Stucky said, I don't know if I remember him. And then we mentioned the game. He goes, we've played that game.
Jesus, what a small world. There's got to be some kind of like fucking something in the water. Up
So
there.
what's funny is like he found out last night that the game that he played it was created by somebody they went to school with. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's
yeah. He was on our show. I want to say like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Nerd.
What, you want to fill me up?
Yeah. You need more cookie dough
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
buddy.
But no, I just think it's the whole story. What was so funny to me is like it's one of those things where do you guys familiar with Deontward? You know who they are? Deontward, the rap group from South Africa. So they were here in 2011, and they did a show here at the Beecham, and I remember talking to Ninja.
The Beecham,
and yeah, the Beecham, yeah.
He said 2011. That was
2011, yeah.
That was
holy
decade
shit.
and a half ago.
Yeah.
I was like 4.
And I remember talking to Ninja, and he was like, they posted the video for Enter the Ninja on YouTube, and then he woke up the next day, and it was like over 1 million views, and him and Yolandi didn't sleep for 3 days. He goes, they were like scared. They didn't know what was going to happen because they're like, oh my God. And it was just funny. One of those things where it's like, you do something that's just part of your daily routine. No big deal. Wake up the next day. And then you've had like news companies reaching out to you and shit.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
Miami Herald.
Yeah.
The Telegraph.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had a couple articles floating around out there.
Oh,
The Telegraph in England? Is in the Telegraph from London?
Yeah, I think it was like some of their affiliates stateside.
Oh, cool. And so did any like local news crews come out and visit you guys?
Yeah. Yeah. So we had one local news interview, which was super awkward, but
I was just about to say, like not to talk shit, but like, was that guy like, God damn it, I got the fucking weird house assignment, like, right or no?
I wanted to be down at the triple
Like I
murder.
said, I'm not talking shit. I love the house, but right, like the reporter's like, Oh, I got the weird house people.
Well, I think somebody on their end was interested in doing the interview. I don't know if it was that reporter or just someone at the news station, but
Yeah.
reached out to like our realtor, like, hey, do you think they would be interested in doing an interview with us? Like, sure, why not?
Weird.
Did they do the like super weird edits though when you watch the story back?
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, they take the most like awkward moment and they don't trim it down. So, you know, you get those ums and uhs where you're trying to think of what to say, and they keep all that in. So, yeah, this is the living room. So it's just awkward.
And like our inspector was here doing his inspection at the same time, and he was like testing out all the plumbing. So he had lifted like the toilet seat and everything. He left it up, and then the news anchor went in there to film that part of it. And then when they ran like one of the segments later that night, there's like the news anchor guy in his suit standing in front of the screen, and behind him is just like our blown up toilet or whatever with the seat up. And I'm just like, why? You could have opened on any other part of the house. Why do you want to open on that?
Someone in the production fans called zoom in on. There's a skid mark. Get that. Get that skid mark.
Well, maybe it was because he had the fancy, you know, like tall back tank toilet. Maybe they were like.
It was the blood.
Yeah, it was in the blood bathroom.
Oh, well, yeah, that is weird then.
That's what you should be.
Investigating if anybody's on a cleanse.
I like the idea that the seat was only up because like one of the sound guys or something had to take a piss. And he's like, dude, okay, now film it. The toilet seat's up. Go.
Like, quick, whoa, back up. Get Mike's dick out of the shot.
Is it hard to keep that place clean with dust and stuff like that?
We get that a lot, but no, not really. You just take like a Swiffer duster over it and it's fine.
That's very too much work.
Do you have to dust the cave walls? They seem like they would just
occasionally.
No? Oh yeah.
I was about to say between the color, the texture, a lot of the stuff going on, there probably isn't a lot of dust, really.
Well, very good, very good.
I just think it would be the way when I look at those cave walls, I'm like, I mean, that's supposed to look like rock. It can get dusty. Who's going to give a fuck?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the way I kind of look at it. Like,
I want dust on my goddamn rocks.
If I could make my whole house look like a Ugandan village, I would do that
Don't
shit
say
because
that.
I would never have to vacuum nor mop anymore.
A Ugandan village.
No, it would be like
It's a Yukon.
But then like we don't have a lot of ceiling fans, so you don't get a lot of like large amounts of air pushing stuff around. So if it's not disturbed and you don't see it, doesn't matter.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
And you have that one. I'm sorry, you have that one fan in the master bedroom, the one that spins both directions.
Yeah.
What's the airflow like off of that thing? Because that thing I looked at it, I'm like, that's really cool. But like, does it push a lot of volume?
If you turn up all the way, you'll have a tornado in there.
Really?
Nice.
That is cool as shit. Like the fan I put in the studio here is like one of those like circular ones where it's like I have the actual like a studio lights in the outside of it, and then the fan is on the inside. And this thing puts out a lot of air. Like if I turn it all the way up, it turns this place into an icebox.
It really does. Like I run hot, and it's kind of like a blower fan. You know what I mean? Like it puts out a decent. What the fuck are we talking about here?
We're talking about the.
Hey, you guys, you like this fans? I like fans. You guys like fans too?
Oh, man.
All I'm saying is you need a fan, a big fan that goes in two directions like you have in the sex stuff.
If you have two fans, you could take right off like a helicopter. We just
fan talk.
fan Owen and Dirt's fan radio.
We're fanboying on this house with a nice fan that goes in two directions. I would think it would counter to.
Okay, so now we're taking it too far. Now we're explaining ourselves. I actually have another question for the for Stucky and Sarah here.
We have guests?
Yeah,
Oh.
they're right there staring at you.
Oh shit.
So here's a question I have. So moving into the new house, you wanted to kind of do the same things, or you want to do something similar as you've done before with this house. The YouTube thing. You have plans on documenting all of this? Because I think that's where your bread and butter's at. Like you've already gotten this kind of viral thing going for this house. This is where you launch your YouTube channel and go introduce people to this is the new house, and then stay tuned to what I'm going to do and document every step of it. And dude, that will blow the fuck up. You could end up having a show doing weird shit with other people's houses like this.
I was like, next up on radhouses.com.
But yeah, definitely. I do have some video editing background, so yeah, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch for me to get better at documenting my process. I have a bad habit with this house where I would just start on something and then not think about it until I'm like halfway through. It's like, oh shit, I need to take some pictures.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking with the new place, yeah, I think especially with this viral like yeah, there's definitely an opportunity there to do a lot of like time lapse kind of shots and stuff like that. Around. And I want to talk about even like my failures. Okay, this didn't work. Here's why.
That's the best part of every single YouTube channel. That's what I love.
That's the learning. That's the thing that's going to save somebody else time on their project is the misstep.
And obviously, each room can kind of be like a season. Like episode 1, season 1 is okay. We're going to plan on doing this room. Episode 2, okay, this failed massively. Let's start over.
Right. Yeah. And so like my, with me, with the whole guitar building and all that sort of stuff, I've learned so much from guys on YouTube where it is, I built guitars. I built a shit ton of guitars, but I'll come up with an idea. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I'll look up a video and I'll find guys who've done it. But I've learned more from the people who've shown me how they fucked up and then explained why that happened and then how they went around it than I ever have done from people who think they're fucking masters. It's the guys who show me like, hey, listen, this is what I really wanted to do, but turns out this wall's not going to support blah, blah, blah. So I had to find another way around it. Those are the best videos ever. And also for people who are into these shows, like on the, how many shows are there interior decorating, right?
Trading Spaces. I used to love that.
Exactly. Show. But if you have, this is like a cross between Trading Places and Trading Spaces. Trading Spaces and Trading Places, the one Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
Yes,
not
totally
the same thing at all. No, Trading Spaces and Face Off.
Face Off?
Have you
don't cut your face off. Don't do
with
that.
John Travolta?
It won't make your house look better.
Have you never seen the TV show Face Off? Remember when Heather was on the show? Remember when Heather was on the show and she had her friend who was part of Team Vecna for Stranger Things?
Oh yeah. Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
Face
Damn
Off.
it, why did I have to remember? It was funnier if I didn't remember.
Face Off is a show where they actually have like people who do special effects makeup and prosthetics and shit.
I remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So this is a cross between those two things.
Okay,
Nice.
so not to interrupt, but I think I got a good idea for a room. I think you guys are gonna do a Fern Gully room.
Fern Gully. No.
Oh.
Rainbow Bright room.
Fern Gully would be cool as shit
Fuck
because
Rainbow Bright.
Or
That's the point.
I got an idea for you. This would be a huge undertaking. But what about a Honey I Shrunk the Kids room?
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
Remember when they were in the
Where do you
backyard
find
and
a-
everything was super big?
Where do you find a giant toilet seat to leave up though?
Remember when they were in the backyard in the Honey I Shrunk the Kids and everything was like enormous?
Oh yeah, everything was enormous.
That would be great.
and the
What I
grass.
mentioned before that I think would just be kind of batshit crazy if we had really high ceilings to do like a mirror room where all your furniture is doubled on the ceiling.
Oh, dude, that
Okay.
is awesome.
Yeah.
So you just get two couches and one's on the floor and bolt the other one to the ceiling right above it.
Exactly. And
But what you need to do, you got to put ladders in there and seatbelts on the couches so people can actually go up there and fucking buckle in.
But the house we're moving into doesn't have huge ceilings, so it wouldn't really work that well. But
That's awesome. I mean, just the idea of a mirror room in general. If you fucking put a mirror maze in one of the rooms in your house,
I
don't know if you have the same kind of friends I have, and people come over and like to have a couple, and then they had to go through your mirror maze to get out of the house.
Or hey, where's your bathroom? You have to go through the mirror maze. Sarah's always wanted one of those spinning tunnel rooms.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Horror nights where you
That should be your foyer. Your foyer. your foyer is just like you have to go through the spinny tunnel to get in and out of the house.
Oh, there'd be so many fall downs.
That's the thing though. not only the YouTube channel for him building the house, another YouTube channel. Here's people drunk falling into
What's
shit in their
funny
house.
is right on the other side of the spinning tunnel foyer, you got the shoe rack. You got to take your shoes off once you come through and almost break your neck.
Oh man.
Hey, well, all right. Here's a non-house question, and I
Nope, only house question.
No, came through. Stucky and Sarah, what is your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
I don't know.
Why don't I have to go first?
As I said.
Oh.
Is it a horror movie?
Hey, she lets you build the whole house however you want. You got to answer which movie you like first.
or could it be that 1988 classic Mac and Me?
Hell yeah.
So we have a friend who's like terrified of that movie because it gave him like childhood PTSD. So
Oh my God, that's great.
Great, yeah, because I've just recently played it for my 5-year-old, and now he's telling me he has nightmares about it. But he loves it. He keeps watching it. And Mystery Science Theater 3000, we all know what that
Oh
is.
yes, my favorite.
They actually did Mac and Me on one of their episodes.
No kidding.
So I played that for the boy, and he got some of the comedy and the jokes and shit. But you look like decent, great people, and you're probably as outraged as I am. At the end of Mac and Me, if you remember, the little alien blows a bubble with bubble gum, and it says, "We'll be back for part 2." Where the hell is part 2? It's 2025, and I'm outraged. So in the next segment, I mean, when we come back and we got a little bit more of a buzz on, I'm calling MGM.
More of a buzz.
MGM Studios directly on my phone here. I got their number. I found it on the Google Maps, and I'm demanding Mac and Me part 2. So that's just for you guys.
Heather just brought up a great idea in the comments. I need to hook you guys up with Aaron Fector. I need to show Aaron Fector
Is
their
Aaron
house.
into sex dungeons?
So
Sorry,
I don't know. I don't know
forget I
if
said
Sarah
that.
heard this last night when we were talking. So Aaron Fector is the guy. He's the inventor who invented Whack-A-Mole, and he also invented Showbiz Pizza with the Rockefeller Explosion band and all that stuff. But he's a close friend of the show. But he's one of those guys. He loves like inventing and building and all kinds of stuff like that. I got to show him your house because that would be something too. Like Stucky, you mentioned you've seen the people where they have like Showbiz Rockefeller shows in their own houses and stuff. I gotta see if Aaron's maybe got some stuff left over that I can get you, like maybe a fucking Billy Bob head or something like that for your
Oh
house.
no, he can build the tunnel.
Can I have a mounted trophy?
Yeah. Turn Billy Bob's head into a toilet seat.
Uncle Clunk could stab
Piss
people.
into Billy Bob's mouth.
Yeah.
Ding.
All right.
But yeah, I think Aaron would definitely he would totally get it. I'm gonna send him the link to your house and just say, hey, this is one of me and Heather's friends, because I know he's gonna fucking love the shit out of it. So,
or you can send him $3,600 and he'll go on Shipping Wars and send a whole show to your house.
Yeah. And he'll yell at you and say ugly things to you only if the production team
You
tells
suck.
him he
You
has
can't
to.
change a tire, bitch.
That's another discussion for the
Sorry. Inside joke.
I told him last night. Yeah, he came on our show to say how Shipping Wars was bullshit and they made him be mean to people. And he's like, I've never been mean to nobody. And then they're saying, hey, be mean to that girl. And he's like, I don't know how to do this, you bitch.
You can tell he kind of enjoyed it a little bit.
Yeah. There's some suppressed.
I got to call a woman a bitch.
That's not something to laugh
They
at,
told
no.
me to do it. Coil up those cables, whore.
So listen, man, I definitely want to stay in touch with you guys, especially like in the moving into the new place and like the new, journey you have with this new house. Because it's to me, like every time I put out an album, I'm always like, oh man, I should have done that with this album. I should have done this. I should have done that. So, and you guys, dude, you're walking into a blank ass canvas and you're like, I can do anything I want here. So I'm so excited to see what it is you guys are going to do here.
Thank you. We're excited too.
I would also like to stalk you at your new place. So let me have me a link.
And also, I brought it up last night. I would love to see. I'd love to see Sarah at Spooky Empire with that book. And you're writing a new one, right?
I am. It's been very slow going. We had like a hurricane and pandemic, and now we're moving. So excuses, but it is coming soon.
Is it a sequel to the other book or a totally different story?
Bloodland Part 2.
even bloodier.
Please call your second book
Dripping
even
into
bloodier.
stores
Oh my
soon.
god, that's so good.
Oh, it is a sequel, but the first one can stand on its own. So if you just read the first one, then yeah, it's a complete story pretty much.
Do you have a one on tape or not tape? What audiobook version?
Not yet. It's really expensive to hire somebody to read it, and
I'll do it for $45.
45 bucks. All right.
Sweet.
Done.
You have to read it.
I can read, kinda.
He can read, but every time it says, well, like when his text says, "I saw her standing there," Bushy's gonna be like, "I seen her over there."
I had seen what that bitch did.
That's cool. All right, the book is called Bloodland, right? I'm gonna
Yes.
check that out. I wrote it down here.
And is it Sarah Stuckey by Sarah Stuckey?
It's Sarah A. Celine, and there's
Celine.
like, yeah. When I first put the book out, there was like one other book called Bloodlands, and now there's like 20 other books called Bloodlands. So yeah, just if you want to find it, it has to be under Sarah A. Celine.
Are there any words in the book more complicated than sphygomanometer?
Probably not.
See, boom! I could do this book.
barely
on tape.
got complicated.
Listen to this sultry voice. I'm telling you right now, I could. Vampires want to fuck to this voice.
They want to murder fuck.
Murder fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
So Sarah A. Saline.
How do you spell your last name?
Your fake name.
My fake last name Selene.
Oh, so it is Celine. Celine.
Is that like the car?
Okay.
So, saline.
No, that would be S.A. It's S.E.
Don't say S.A. That's not good.
S.A. Wait, it's not good.
Don't S.A.
I don't know what that means.
We are anti-S.A. here.
I like everything I've heard tonight. Your house is rad. The new house, I think, is going to be radder, if I can use a term from the 90s. Bloodland is the book. Don't worry about the house that's sold, so just move on, everybody.
But look, if you view this house, view the next house.
There you go. Stock them like everybody else is going to. So
They might start
In a
setting up
good way. In a
franchises.
good way.
It might be a franchises. They're
Hey,
just going to go across the country,
I'm
buying new houses, ratting them out, and then selling them to you 90s nerds, and then moving on to the next house, and then rat out another house, sell it to you 90s nerds, and then next thing you know, they've got like Jim Jones. They've got a whole cult behind them, following them with their rat ass houses, and
all right, yeah, that sounds awesome. I
just
will
avoid the Kool-Aid step.
Hey,
That's
two-
where they went wrong.
Two words: toilet cam.
no.
Chuck Berry fucked up with that one. We already know that's
How,
not.
how about a Care Bear room, but all the Care Bears are decapitated and stapled to the wall?
I like
with
it.
that.
I like it.
Yeah, some are crucified.
Oh, dude, the Muppet Babies Nursery, but horrified.
No, Care Bears. Gotta be Care Bears. There's so many of them.
If,
So-
I,
you
if,
remember
I,
the
if I
Mupp-
can't take a piss while looking at a crucified Care Bear, I don't know what world we're living in.
That is a great.
We'll leave y'all with that. We appreciate y'all for spending the time with us. We should have did this 30 minutes earlier, but hey, this still worked out.
Stucky, do you have a favorite song from that album?
Probably Odium or Abandon. Either of those are good.
Both of them.
Okay.
Let's
Hey,
listen to Odium.
just real quick, we did talk a whole lot. You know, we get buzzed and get a tendency to just keep kind of rolling.
You don't have to
Is there
explain
anything that you guys wanted to say or put out there that we didn't address or ask you?
This is your chance. 6 people are listening.
We'll brag for a second and say that our blood bathroom has made a child cry before. So
Nice.
You need to go online. It's called undisputedbelts.com. They make championship belts. You need to make a belt that says "My bathroom made a child cry," and you need to wear that motherfucker into Golden Corral and just throw it over your shoulder. Just give the stink eye to everybody. Like that's something. If I ever did that, I'd take that to my grave. It would be on my tombstone. I made a child cry with my bathroom.
Do you all have kids? You don't have kids, do you?
No.
No. Animals?
not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, my animals used to be my kids, and then I I went and had some fucking real kids, and they're great. I love it. Sometimes I make my kids cry in the bathroom, but for a whole different reason. Like, he has to take a bath right when I have to go, so I'm like, fucking deal with it. Anyway,
mask up, buddy.
Yeah.
Just duck your head under the water every time.
Oh man, dude, I would love to have you guys back on sometime. And once you get up to North Carolina, let's do it again. Like, and maybe we can do another call-in with like, give us a tour of the new place, and like, let's see what you're starting with. I want to follow like this whole, progress of like what you're doing with the new place, because I mean, what you did with that house, it's like theme park build out. Like, I mean, like again. If I didn't
Imagineers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interested in seeing what you do with it. So, and also now,
definitely a lot of our inspiration was theme parks. Halloween Horror Nights is a big one for us. So going to those every year is really kind of what inspired all of this. But yeah, that's the plan, is to better document it and get some YouTube engagement.
yeah, that's
Very cool.
It's awesome, man. I love it. Like I said, I would do stuff like that with my house if I knew it wouldn't lead to a divorce. But I've already built a bar, and actually I have a full bar that has draft beer, and I have this studio. And if I take up any more of the house, and I have my CNC machine and my wood shop in the bar outside, if I take up any more of this house, like I'm literally going to end up not having a house.
She loves you. She wouldn't kick you out. I don't know.
She would if I turned the bathroom into a fucking horror scene.
You got two.
I mean, I did right before this segment. So.
Yeah.
All right, you two crazy kids, go enjoy your murder bathroom, and we will be in contact, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. You guys are the first couple that we've interviewed on the show in 5 seasons, and you're the first video interview we've ever done on the show. So we will, you're in the history books, and I definitely want to follow the new stuff you guys are doing. So,
and Absence of the Mind is the new band that's coming out soon from 1992.
They're going to go viral because of this house thing, and he's going to have to call the guys up and say, "Hey guys, sorry, but like, quit your tile job. We're back together."
I'm telling you, the next Batman movie is going to have one of these songs as he's driving down, running over bad guys.
In the zoom in on the hard nipple suit.
Yes, nipple suit. You can't turn your neck.
Bloodland's a book. Absence of Mind is the band that isn't together anymore, but go check them out anyway. And like I said, don't worry about the houses.
I like the idea the band has to reform now after this. Like, hey guys, we could actually be millionaires. We got to come together and make some Batman music.
And like, you guys have to find another drummer because Mom took up a second shift at Target, and there's no way I can make practice.
I'll be your new drummer, but you got to be okay with a 91-year-old groupie.
Okay. Right?
Exactly.
Done.
She's dope though. She'll prank you when you're in the bathroom. It's great.
She's
a
dopey.
91-year-old who gets the joke, and she'll prank you in the bathroom.
She knows how to cook a muffin.
All right, man. You guys have a good night. Like, this was a really, really fun interview. I had a blast, man. I hope you guys did too. Hope we didn't get too weird. So
yeah. You can't help
awesome. All right, man. You guys have a good night, and we will talk to you guys again soon in your new North Carolina home.
All right, excellent.
Awesome.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Cheers.
See ya.
Oh,
that was a fun ass show.
That
man.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at me or us. I couldn't look.
I love talking to people who get it. Like I love talking to people who like get the joke and who are like able to like, toss it around and have a good time with it.
I just always feel like we talk too much. Like we should let them talk more. But then again, that's kind of like what we're supposed to do is keep talking.
Well, I mean, the connection sometimes was dry. It was fine. It was fine. I just couldn't make eye contact with anybody.
Oh man.
Well, me neither. I'll tell you what, this cookie dough.
I know. It was like,
woo!
I felt almost like, hey,
the peanut butter may taste better, but the cookie dough it'll put it on you. The cookie dough is going hard.
I'm like, please don't be too drunk for these people.
Right?
So he said Odium is the song that he said is his favorite. So we're going to play Odium. Actually, Odium's got the most views out of all these songs. I mean, by like triple the other songs.
Make sure to text him after this segment to make sure that he likes us.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't matter.
All right, dude. Here we go. Odium. This is Odium by what's it called? Absence of what?
Absence of Mind.
Absence of Mind. Okay.
I wanted to know if he got any girl groupies like texting him saying, "I love your house." Well, he had his wife right there.
Yeah.
I go, there goes my 30 minutes.
I've never heard of a house groupie.
He just texted and he goes, "Oh, I hated you guys, by the way."
Are they still listening?
JK. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. You're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We'll be right back.
You say I'm sorry, but now it's too late. You treated me like nothing. You're what I hate. So try to avoid your torture of my past. You forced me to water the servants of my
You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Do you know why we brought you in?
No.
Oh, you know what you did?
No.
You stole something.
I ain't stole nothing.
What was it?
I ain't stole nothing.
Yes, you did.
I bought this with 2 quarters. I had them the whole time.
What did you steal?
Nothing.
The riveting drama.
I don't know who planted them crumbs on me, but they don't want me out of this security booth.
The shocking admission.
Hey, hon.
Yeah?
What you doing?
Nothing.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah? Well?
I don't know.
Yeah?
You know.
Well, what they got you there for?
Yeah, I've been sitting here about around 18 minutes. Ma, I really have to pee.
At the mall?
Drama unhinged.
We have the evidence, the surveillance tape. Your Honor, he stole a bag of bugles.
I hate bugles.
Sir, you are currently wearing bugles on your fingers.
Playing witch fingers don't make me guilty. I just like to have a good time.
In a new 18-part series, Making a Shoplifter. Don't miss a single second. Only on Super TV3.
If you want to live your best life, you need to call me, Jake Berman. My life revolves around sports, but maybe yours doesn't. That's why I'm introducing the Jake Berman Betterment Program. Let's hear from a few satisfied customers.
He's changed my life. His classes, they mean everything to me.
Excuse me, sorry.
need something?
Cheryl, I'm going to need those reports on my desk that we talked about by 5.
You see my lips move? I am talking to a friend.
You were talking
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
But don't take my word for it.
Jake's teachings really helped me process the death of my grandfather.
Here we are to honor this man who loved immensely, who held tightly, who caressed.
Hey,
gently.
come on! Is this a wake or a wake me up? Wrap it up, buddy! Come on!
I'm Jake Berman, and the next time you wake up, you'll be that guy. Call 415-2399-878-61515. I want you to live your best life. Call 415-2399-878-61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
Education can be the most important decision of your life. So why not invest your life savings on one of the best? Altamont College. Welcome home. This above-average college will help you decide if college is your calling. Whether you're a doctor or physician, a teacher or librarian, a farmhand or otherwise, Altamont College, let us wow you with promises.
If you think having fun at the sports game is sitting on your hands, you need to call me, Jake Berman. Hi, I'm Jake Berman, and I've been getting under the skin of professional ball players the world over for decades. And now, I want to teach you how to heckle like the pros. Cheering on your home team away from home? Hey, do they just breed losers here? It's like this place is a toilet bowl. Or trying to impress a date?
Stop.
You are so bad. You're such a
right now.
loser.
I
God, I don't know why they even pay you.
Don't call.
I'm Jake Berman,
And the next time you go to the ballpark, you'll be that guy. Call 415-239-878-61515. Again, that's 415-239-878-61515. Jake Berman, 415-239-878-61515. I want you to be that guy. 415-239-878-61515. Then pound 10. I'm Jake Berman.
Do you like pudding? I mean, really like pudding? Have we got the palace for you? Built on repurposed Native American lands, Pudding Palace boasts the most name brands and well-known traditional gelatins from every country on Earth. Our Yelp reviewers speak for themselves. What about you there in the sweatpants?
My mom drops me off like twice a week. It's awesome. I'm 45.
And what about you, little lady?
I came here looking for love. I found pudding.
Hey, buddy, what's your favorite part of the Pudding Palace?
Sneeze guards. Talk about elegance. I felt like I was in an actual palace.
All right, I see a bit of a line. Good. Okay, getting kind of busy here. Let's just go and see what's going on around the corner over here. And hey, sweetheart, what do you think of Pudding Palace?
I never knew pudding could be so fancy.
Well, there you go. As you can see, we got nothing
Seriously?
but satisfied customers here at Pudding Palace.
And my check was for
Nope,
$65?
nope. Focus on me.
What sort of mother?
Right.
It's down
Oh, someone doesn't have our rewards card. Come on down to Pudding Palace. Pudding Palace, where pudding kings are born. In a world of journalistic excellence,
Can I get your opinion?
comes a man with no formal training.
How do you feel about Kraft Newberg?
This is Fritz on the Street. For centuries, humans have pondered their place in the cosmos, waiting for proof of alien life. Until now.
Wow. Are you watching this?
Hello, testing.
Incredible. Incredible.
We listened. For the first time, they have made contact. We are not alone.
Feels good to get this thing off this helmet, yeah? I think they just ripening it up. I've been fighting in this thing. Fighting in this thing since Pluto. You know what that smells like? Fighting in this thing, it's just recycling in my helmet here. How you doing?
But were we ready?
France now leaving the European Union. That makes 12. Oh, the humanity.
Hey,
Hey, come here, put one finger. Come on, put one finger. I'm cooking up some hot chili here. Come here, come on, put my finger. I got a hot one in the tube. Come on, put it. Hi, Mr. President.
Can humanity survive?
He can't be intelligent life.
Had we built that damned wall.
Tune in to Fartificial Intelligence, only on Orlando's Super TV 3.
Hey, I'm world famous radio personality Pinkman. You may remember me from your radio. I'm here to tell you about the newest app craze. It's called Pinky Man Go. Using the power of augmented reality, Pinky Man Go allows you to find real-life objects in the real world. Wow.
I got loose changes. It was under the couch.
Nice. You can trade that in for Pinky points, and then I can buy chips.
Phone chargeroo. Oh my God. It was just there.
You just unlocked a side quest. Now go find my phone.
Okay.
Guys, I just found Carkeezy.
Perfect. I'm late for work anyway. Everyone get out of my apartment. Douchebags.
Pinky Man Go!
I love Pinky Man Go.
From the makers of Sicker. Hi.
In this town, used to be you didn't have to lock your doors at night. Nowadays, you can't even leave a magnet on your car. I've seen the devil in a man's eye before. Have you or anyone you know been scarred by magnet theft?
Well, I sure wish there was somebody we could trust, you see.
Well, then you called the right number. The safe recovery of your magnet gets my ticker thumping. I'm Magnet PI, and I won't sleep until you can.
Builder's Block. Hey, I'm Shay, owner of Builder's Block. We get it. January, New Year's resolutions, no one has time for that. Right now at Builder's Blocks with a Z, Central Florida's most ripped gym, we pay you. We literally will pay you and you won't have to work. It's simple. Join and bring 2 friends. Sound easy? It is. We'll even pay you more if those friends bring friends. Stay swole with the pros. Only at Builder's Blocks. Discounts of pre-approved groups of 5 or more.
I'm Julian Assange, owner of Julian Assange's Sausage House, located at Flat 3B in the Embassy of Ecuador in London. If you can't get enough of hundreds of thousands of leaked emails about banal topics of insignificance, at least fill up on me sausage. And for dessert, enjoy a conspiracy in 3 delicious flavors. Crooked Clinton coconut, don't deport me bro mango, and Hacker's surprise. No surprise here. It's criminally good. Haha. Julian Assange's Sausage House in the Embassy of Ecuador in London. Help pay for me cost of living. Free sausage to Swedes.
Yesterday's realities or today's fantasies. Hey, I'm Hetty Violet, caretaker of Astor Farms, Florida's newest and oldest rentable bed and breakfast. Astor Farms hasn't been updated nor upgraded since its construction in 1845. With no running water or power, you'll be able to live like your ancestors did, but on today's dime. If these testimonials don't sway you, nothing will.
June 12th, 2014. My wits are failing me. I feel a constant hunger for the unattainable, and a thirst that cannot be quenched. I feel a presence watching me in the darkness, a creature, a trapped soul, somehow dodging the light of this flickering candle. By sunrise, I fear my life. Maybe an extreme danger.
How about this fine how do you do?
April 4th, 2016. The rations of hardtack are too damn stale. Cracked my front teeth in great pain. Salt pork for lunch tasted rotten. Too much salt. I told that woman not to heavy-hand the salt, but she did just to spite me. Oh God, is she trying to kill me?
Live yesterday's life today at Astor Farms. We'll get the bedroll ready for you.
This is not a political ad. If it were a political ad, you would know, because it would begin with dark and somber music as I talk about the person I don't want you to vote for, like this. Also, I would drop my voice a little to sound more ominous as I tell you things about the candidate that are designed to scare you about the future if they were elected. Facts are not important here because I'm just trying to manipulate your feelings. But I don't want to end there. Now I want to make you feel good. So we'll switch to more upbeat music here, as I now tell you the person for whom I want you to vote for. Again, facts are not important here. We will just say things like our candidate will provide better schools, and lower taxes, and puppies and kittens for all. Finally, if this were a political ad, you would hear a statement about who is paying for this, like a political action committee, which raises millions of dollars from the very wealthy with hopes of getting you to vote for the candidate that they think will benefit them the most. The Phillips File is responsible for the content of this ad about the making of a political ad.
Just in time for the political season, PP Boy Records presents
Ragtime Election Time.
a collection of only the finest political parody songs featuring Hillary and the Clintones with their version of the Deleted Emails Blues.
Deleted email blues. Thank you.
And the hit single Trump Dumps by the Trump Tonights.
I'm in the dumps because today's Donald Trump's got this election all in a spin.
I would be remiss to not mention the Bernie Sanders should have been nominated with their smash hit, Bernie Sanders should have been nominated.
What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated?
Bernie Sanders should have been nominated!
Ragtime Election Time, only on PP Boy Records. Get political with funny.
Baseball, apple pie, your grandmother's fried chicken. These are great institutions of the American dream. And let us not forget another icon of the greatest country on earth, a German-style Mexican imitation lager. Now that's America. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years, and we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. Want to work as a pedicab driver and play Pokemon Go all day while enjoying one of our Imperial Cuck Stouts? The Badass Hangry Eagle says, "You do you, brah brah." Literally, we trained one. It says that. America. Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery. America AF.
Badass Angry Eagle Brewery!
Orlando's Super TV3 presents a real-world comedy filmed in front of a live studio audience. Locker Room Talk Live. Let's see what the boys get themselves into this week.
Make sure there's plenty of towels in there for when the racquet ball game is over with.
We gotta mop the shower real good this week. I know they go and pee in there.
That's not pee, though.
That not pee, though?
Hey, I just checked my 401k on the way down here. I'm rolling in it. Rolling in it, Bobby. I bet you let me grab him by the huh? Yeah. You should be so lucky I get my hands on your mother's you son of a bitch.
Holy moly.
You damn you have offended me, sir.
Hey, I'll stuff you back in there like a goddamn bowling ball.
Oh, yeah? Well, your mother has the size of her and if you don't like it, you can take it and shove it way up your. Stop touching him.
I'm the stork. Your mother. I'm the stork.
Oh, they're horsing around for real. Oh.
Tune in at 8 to see what people are willing to accept this week. Locker Room Talk, tonight at 8, only on Orlando's Super TV3. From Fitcore, the latest development in sports rehydration technology. Boston Sports Chowder. You lead an active lifestyle, and you love a hearty chowder. Fitcore's patented ergonomically designed chowder flagon effectively replenishes vital body chowders lost during a hard workout. Creamy, powerful, piping hot.
Boston Sports Chowder. Get you off of the bench and back in the game.
Tonight at 9 on Orlando's Super TV3. She's a nun with a secret past.
I must confess, I've never ever taken confession, never.
He's a 12-year-old genius who plays by his own rules.
Oh, DDoS hack of NORAD, child's play. First, soccer practice.
Together, they are Penguin and the Rookie.
It's never gonna work, rookie. That's what my mom said about birth control.
Two paths, one journey, where salvation and puberty collide.
Defuse the bomb already, honey. I can still catch happy hour. Chill out, you old bird. I have 15 seconds and 10 are for boobies.
Start the habit. Penguin and the Rookie on Orlando's Super TV3. You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Hey, hon.
I'm sad.
Oh, yeah?
No.
You know, just try to think of the good times, huh?
It's been 56 minutes. I still have to pee.
Oh.
Yeah, they let me go once. I've had a great pop since then.
You know you're not allowed to have those sugar pops.
No. WrestleMania's next week.
Don't worry, okay? Your pops is taping it.
Hulk is gonna make a comeback. He's just misunderstood.
New witnesses.
I saw him with the bag of buggles. I knew exactly what he's doing.
Drama unfurled.
I've worked here for 16 years and we've never had bugles.
The riveting drama.
Have you guys seen my buddy what got the witch fingers? Been waiting for like 54 minutes.
Evidence mishandled.
Well, have you tested the evidence?
We always test the evidence.
Yes, but have you tested it for hot fries?
We generally don't test for hot fries. I plead the fifth.
Making a Shoplifter, only on Super TV3. Tonight on Orlando's Super TV3, from the producers of Naked and Enlightened, we bring you the social experiment of the century, Pop Swap.
Who's got the TV? Who's got the batteries for the remote?
That is the remote for the Himalayan salt rock lamp.
Salt rock? What the hell
we
is
don't
that?
have a TV in
No
here.
TV. Yes, we have a TV. I worked 30 years for we have a
Get
TV.
in tune with, the root chakra.
I've got my chakras. My doctor prescribes them. Rhonda, you're talking nonsense.
Actually, I have an Earth name, and
Your
that
what
is
name?
Rabbit Fox.
The what?
Watch what happens when millennials meet their new grandpas.
I'm so hungry. This sandwich bread tastes like prime rib.
Grandpa, what are you doing? Put it down. That's not your food. That's my food. It's gluten-free.
Yeah?
Do you know what a gluten is?
I know what gluten's are.
I'm gluten-free.
You damn right you're gluten-free, because me and all of my friends, we stopped at gluten.
No, you didn't.
Sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't.
Yeah?
You did not.
The glutens, they were coming out of the woodworks. They were Tommy, and Tommy was from Kansas City, so we called him KC. Right behind me was Tex. He was from Baltimore. So there we were.
When Generation Y mingles with Generation what?
All right, see you in a week, Pops.
Huh?
No, not you.
Hi, you dollface.
Hey, you get your mangy
Boys.
mitts off of my granddaughter.
You're not my granddaughter.
Don't you
Your
tell
mitts
me what to
relax.
do.
No.
This is damaging me emotionally.
Who? The greatest generation in human history faces their greatest challenge. Pop Swap, only on Orlando's Super TV3.
Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio. This is Absence of Mind with Final Exposure.
Every single person that's listened to this song has smoked weed out of a PBR can.
It's funny, man, because I just saw a video 2 days ago. Me and Fritz were laughing at, whereas the guy was like, "Hey, watch me make a Deftones song in 2 minutes," and he was just like making jokes about like he's like, "Oh, our chi is this bass line," and then he's like, "It's got to get quiet, then it gets loud, and there's got to be emotion," and like he built out what a Deftones song is. But this literally is like this is what my band was doing in this time 0406. Dude, we opened for fucking Seether when they were just like a band out of South Africa that was touring the US. Like back at that time. Like that's when that was.
Say what you will. Oh goddamn, what band were you just talking about?
Deftones.
Deftones. I've probably seen about 15 concerts, maybe 20, something there. And Deftones is in my top 3. It was a great show. It was like hurricane weather. It was at Universal Studios.
Oh, they were so good, man.
And it was White Pony. It was the White Pony fucking debut.
Oh yeah, that album was fucking nuts, man.
At that time, my mom had a 1999 Trans Am Ram Air WS6 T-top, and we took that motherfucker to Universal Studios while we were tripping balls on mushrooms and watched White Pony. And maybe that's why it was top 3, because I was fucking tripping balls for the first time.
Okay.
On mushrooms.
I want to bring this up to start this segment here because this is an Owen thing. Owen, you're a comic book nerd.
I'm more of a geek, but yeah.
Okay. So are you familiar with a DC comic villain named Snowflame?
Snowflame? No, I'm not. He sound like he might be very flamboyant?
Hey, get my snow.
No, not flamboyant at all.
Snowflame.
Snowflame is a supervillain appearing in the comic books published by DC Comics. The character was created by Steve Englehart and Carrie Bates to serve as a villain for the superhero team, the New Guardians.
Yeah, DC is lame.
Does that sound familiar?
I mean, kinda, but
what the fuck is the New Guardians? I never heard the
New Guardians.
What about the old Guardians?
The attempt to rip off Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
hold on.
All right.
This guy's about to get super fucking awesome. Okay. Here's the thing.
You ready to get ratified?
Here's what I'll say. His first appearance was in 1988 in a comic book of the New Guardians titled Jungle Snow. In it,
say Jungle Snow.
He meets the New Guardians in Colombia as the leader of a drug cartel. In their first encounter, he defeats the superhero team, but is later killed by them in a chemical shed explosion.
Well,
now, on Wikipedia, fast forwarding to powers and abilities.
What was his name?
Snowflame.
Snowflame.
All one word. I read, and I quote, Snowflame is capable of granting himself superhuman strength, speed, and immunity to pain, pyrokinesis, and the ability to give targets an instant contact high, all by inhaling cocaine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the most awesome character ever.
Old crack man.
He is a supervillain who inhales cocaine and does crazy ass shit to superheroes.
You know what his alter ego's name is?
What?
Stefan. His abilities.
In all the years of comics, how have we never heard about Snowflame?
I think it was covered up. His abilities are pyrokinesis, so he can make fire happen.
Yeah.
Superhuman strength and contact high. I didn't know I can have a superhero sometimes. With the contact.
But dude, how nuts is it that there's actually a superhero who has cocaine as his? He's like Popeye, but instead of popping open a can of fucking spinach, this guy's snorting fucking cocaine, and that's his kryptonite.
I'm strong till the finish because I snort my cocaine.
I feel like that would be a theme song. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that.
He actually appeared in the New 52 when DC reset everything. That was in like the mid 2010s, somewhere around there. He was an enemy of Catwoman and the Peacemaker.
So it really said though in the comic that he made people inhale cocaine.
No. He would inhale cocaine, and everybody around him would get high.
Oh, that's even get more gangster.
Yeah.
Hey guys, everybody, no. You don't need to do any of this, Graham. You don't need to do any of this 8-ball. You just sit there and watch me get really high, and it's gonna transmit to y'all because I'm so high. Why was this superhero not called Contact?
he had
So
to be able
Bushy,
to give his target.
Do you understand why I felt a little bit when I read this today? I felt a little bit like Owen had been holding back on us.
I have never.
Owen's the comic book guy. How did we not know that there was a super villain in the DC series? Why did this guy never go up against Superman? Because he's an illegal alien and he's got Mexican shit that's better than the Colombian shit?
I was gonna say because Cocaine Man beats Superman every time.
I'm gonna look up New Guardians #2. Was it his first appearance?
Yeah.
Cocaine Man.
Cocaine Man.
What's that comic worth?
$12.
Really?
Origin or first appearance of Snowflame, Blown in the Wind.
Why is it blown in the wind?
And the cover has the Guardians, I guess, all in this like white snow, and it says Jungle Snow.
Are you fucking
That's the
shitting
title
me?
of the
What?
fucking. I'm
What
buying
the
this on
fuck
eBay
is
right
going
now.
on right now?
Dude, I'm telling
That
you.
fart comic means nothing. I need cocaine panda.
I'm going to eBay right now. Sometimes eBay is a little.
Listen, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to foreshadowing. Everyone listening, I'm foreshadowing. In 10 years, there's going to be a Harley Quinn OnlyFans edition of comic. It's going to happen.
I mean, all bullshit aside, I'm surprised like Tarantino hasn't, gripped onto Cocaine Man from DC Comics. And like, I feel like Tarantino and Cocaine Man go hand in hand.
It would be like Jackie Brown meets DC Comics.
Yes. Samuel L. Jackson and Cocaine Man comic. Come on now, right?
Yeah. Sam Jackson is the only man to ever curse in a Star Wars film.
Somebody made $1 million just for me saying that.
And he's Nick Fury.
Yes.
Yeah. Samuel Jackson should be Snowflame.
Maybe if Idris Elba and Samuel L. Jackson fucked, they could have Cocaine Man, the DC comic.
All right, I'm making an offer on this issue for Cocaine Man #1.
Cocaine Man #1.
I need a jersey that says Cocaine Man #1.
$15 is my offer, sir. We'll see if I get this by the end of the show. That offer. Yeah, I spend way too much money on the eBay.
I like the way the peanut butter tastes better, but I feel like cookie dough makes for a better show.
You dropped that phone.
I know. I did.
Hey, man, performance-enhancing drugs are a motherfucker.
All right.
After the wipe me down, I figure I can drop the phone. Nobody wants it.
You know what? I'm going to play. There's two things I want to get to before the end of the show. That's awesome. Hopefully, I'll have the New Guardians #2, the first Snowflame Cocaine Man issue, and I'll bring it here, and we can all giggle at him snorting.
I'll dramatic read it like I did the fart.
Yeah. But there are a couple things. There's this a song. I don't know how new it is, but I've heard it lately, and don't really like the remakes of songs every once in a while, but sometimes they sample part of the song and it sounds really good. Do I have that queued up here? Tell you what, can you pull up a song?
What's that?
Lonely Road. You're going to see who it's by, but it's by two people. One person I don't think is cool to like anymore, and the other person is like coming up.
Kanye?
No. Oh, that's another. Okay, maybe there's three things. Have you heard Kanye's new song called Cousins?
No.
Oh my Jesus!
Is it called
Lonely Road?
Is it called Nazi Cousins?
No, it's called Lonely
Okay,
Road.
so when I put Lonely Road, it's MG.
Yep.
Oh, MGK and Jelly Roll.
It's just I was going to have.
God
him guess.
damn
Okay.
it.
Listen to this. Look,
I already couldn't hate this anymore.
I didn't want to like it, but it's catchy, and they resample another song. I just want to hear y'all.
Okay.
I have not heard it yet. Can we say pandering?
MGK has gone full country.
Well, that's fine because he sucked at rap anyway.
I'ma go downtown, ain't been in a long time. I'm taking back Sundays, since you took away my life. There's some things that I know now, couple songs that I'd rewrite. Start over like Mondays, pouring strong on a weeknight.
You don't like
See,
this?
I hear the devil wears Prada, but I couldn't read the tags, and your horn started showing when I seen you mad, but I wait for you, cause this is not the face I knew. I probably could
You
have said
recognize
but
the song
instead I
you're
let us
sampling,
crash, cause I don't
Yes,
trust no one to love me
Country
back.
Roads by
She
John
said
Denver.
I do. This is not the place
Your
for
two
you.
music.
Lonely road, take me home to the place.
Wait till Jelly Ball. Jelly Ball.
Okay.
The MGK color isn't that bad.
I see Bushy's soul dying.
When the days feel long and the nights get cold and I'm thousands of miles away.
Pause it.
You turn it down.
Down
Not a fan?
I am so mad that I actually kind of like it.
Me
God
too.
damn it! What? Oh, it's everything I fucking hate.
I don't know if I would go that far
So
for me,
you
but-
start it back up. I just.
Okay.
Oh my god! I don't want to like it. at
Neither did
all.
I, especially since MGK is now like a country.
I don't
folk
care.
artist.
You know, I've always said I've never been a person that subscribes to they sold out. I mean, if you have been making music for 5-10 years and you don't change, eventually you're just gonna have the same fan base. You know, the same money. I get it. I get evolving. I really don't want to like that.
I know,
but God, I have to be real. I've always told you, you know me.
Yeah.
I'll be 100% honest, and I was kind of enjoying that.
Yeah.
That's why. Did you see how mad I looked?
Yeah, I know. And
I'm
here's the
mad.
thing. It's funny.
I'm mad because I liked it.
The last time I saw you that mad was when I played you Bad Baby.
Right.
And you're like, I hate her so much as a person, but this track is dope as fuck.
I'm actually okay if Matt Ills and everybody no longer respects my opinion. That's the fact that I like that. I hate myself.
So wait.
So feel that hole. Will our home ever be the same? I hear the devil wears Prada, but I couldn't read the tags, and your horn starts showing when I see you mad, but I wait for you.
That's good. God damn it.
Could be the whiskey too.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna punch drywall tonight because of this.
That part I like, where he's like, he says I could have saved us, but I don't trust anybody to love me back.
Hold on, I gotta pour more. Maybe I can blame it on the whole bottle of cookie dough.
Here we go. But I couldn't read the tags, and your horn starts showing when I see you mad, but I wait for you. 'Cause this is not the face I knew. And I probably could have said this, but instead I let us crash. 'Cause I don't trust no one to love me back, but you say I do. And this is not the place for you. Lonely road, take me home.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a second, and I want to show you something. So Bushy enlightened me to this. I did not know this. So I'm going to play something to help everyone who listens to the show understand why it's so hard for Bushy to like Jelly Roll, right?
Okay.
And it's not because he doesn't think he's good. It's
because I do think he's good.
It's because Jelly Roll, Bushy. Did you see him live or not?
I seen Jelly Roll when he opened for Ritz when Ritz was first coming up, and Jelly Roll nobody fucking knew about.
Right. So the track I'm gonna play right now is from 2013, right? And
So
this
it's
is
probably like 2012 that I seen him in
so
concert.
this is Jelly Roll and Lil White. So
Lil White, only white person ever rap with 3 6 Mafia.
Okay,
He's 4
so
foot tall.
this is what Jelly Roll did, and so I remember you texting me, and I showed these videos to Soul Brother Kevin, and that was the moment before the phone call on the air, where Kevin goes, "Oh damn man, that Bushy dude's all right." So I've introduced this to Kevin because of you, and that's when Kevin's like, "I had no idea." So this is Jelly Roll and Lil White. Before the philanthropist country Jelly Roll that we're all getting now. This is what he was doing.
Break the knob off. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down.
That's Lil White.
The knob off. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no
Lil White goes hard.
Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. For what? For what? For what? For what?
Is this a little bit different than Country Road?
But Jelly Roll was
this shit goes.
This was known like.
Turned up to the maximum, liquor flowing, kush blowing, OG White is
That's
what we
Lil White.
smoking. Michigan is where
Where's
it's growing.
Jelly?
Popped another
He's coming.
bar. Now I am a animal, looking for a freak to eat. Tonight I am a cannibal. Two mollies, orange juice. I'm loose cause I'm on Crown and Goose. I'm super trippy, vision blurry. I barely know what I should do. My heart is pumping, pupils vibrating back and forth inside my head. I still go harder than most of the people I know, and I know I should be dead on the other side of the
That was
galaxy.
me.
I'm sitting on Jupiter's moon. I'm out my fucking mind high, and I ain't coming down no time soon. Shout out to Juicy J, cause he just passed me in the flying saucer. Knob is broken over my right shoulder is where I just tossed her. Break the knob off. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Break the knob off. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning down. Ain't no turning
That cookie dough.
Here we go, Jelly Roll.
Oh, coming up.
Jelly Roll's verse is coming up right here.
Break that knob off.
No, but seriously, compared to. Wait, here we go.
Listen.
Turn it up.
Ain't no turning down. Hit the club and turn it up. Throw that bag and burn a blunt. It's hot as fuck up in this club. I swear to God, I'm burning up. I'm on my level. I'm high as fuck. Wake up in the morning feeling like I got hit by a truck. Yeah, bitch, you know that this is what I do, ho. I popped another molly, now I'm on my way to Pluto. I'm bouncing through the club with my middle fingers up, singing. If you don't give a damn,
We don't give a fuck.
I
3-6
got
Mafia.
people over here. I got people over there.
Let's be honest. With a guy the size of Jelly Roll.
Wait, but let's be real. Is this better than the Country Road?
What's crazy to me is how good he is in every song they inject him into. Like he becomes like the best part of that song.
Yeah.
Like so he's so talented, and I hate the fact that everyone's getting the like this like
washed down version.
This like watered down version of Jelly Roll. Going, dude, this guy used to run with 3-6 Mafia and be the best verse in the fucking song. Like this guy was so fucking good, and now all anyone knows is like that side of him.
Like I said, more power to him. If you found what makes you the most money, makes you the most success, more power to him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I hate the whole people say, "Oh, they sold out. They sold it." Whatever. If it's the best for them and their life, and it's improving them, then more power to them. But just for me, that is so much better than the Country Road song is fun. But that is so much better.
It's apples and oranges. If I'm going out and partying for the night, I'm probably not listening to Country Road because that's kind of like a downer. You know, we're a lonely road. We broke up. Take me back to where we broke up because maybe I can fucking fix it. It's a totally different fucking song. And if I was going out partying, you know, I'd probably put that ask you to put that first song on, you know, or the second song.
Maybe that's why I don't listen to country, because I only know how to turn up.
Turnips. Something I don't like. Turnips.
Okay.
You like rutabaga?
I do have one more thing I
like
want you
rutabaga
guys.
potato.
I want to play for you guys.
All right, then you got to pull up for me Kanye's Cousin song.
Okay.
If you guys haven't heard this fucking
I
song,
haven't heard it.
I swear to God, I did not make it on AI.
Oh, I heard about it.
Yeah?
He talks about fucking his cousin, right?
Sucking his cousin's dick.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I did hear about. Okay, I heard about this.
Once you go Nazi, you can suck a dick, right? Like that's there's not much left.
I just remember talking with me and Kevin were talking. He's like, man, you know, like when we first heard Kanye, and I'm like, I remember me and Kevin listening to Late Registration.
Is Kevin ever going to come in the goddamn studio? Motherfucker, 2.5 hour phone call.
Yeah. I just remember listening to College Dropout, those first two albums, and going,
punch him in
this
his
is
big old
crazy.
dick. He's black, so it's bigger than mine.
It's going to be way bigger than yours.
Way
yeah.
bigger. I'll punch him in it, though.
We need an extra camera
I'll
just for
sacrifice
his
my fist just to punch him.
Oh, man. And I'm going to send him this clip because he thinks you're afraid to wrestle him.
I'm not afraid to wrestle. I will punch him in his big old black dick. And he'll take that.
And I will I will ice it for him.
I'll fucking do the the Karate Kid, the crane. I'll crane his dick. I'll break a toe on a big old dick.
All right.
Head,
So listen, I'll pull out the song for you. But have you heard of this new movie that's coming out called The Age of Disclosure?
Wait, I thought we were playing Kanye Cousin.
We'll get to that. Have you heard of this
No.
movie? Okay.
Age of Disclosure.
Okay. So my brother has run in the MUFON circuit for quite a few years.
Yeah.
So this new movie is coming out
crazy weird
2025. This movie, what makes this movie different is all of the people who are talking in this movie are people who are currently serving in the government.
All right.
Not former,
But
not
currently.
used to being. Yeah.
What's
so,
a MUFON?
Mutual UFO Network. It's a bunch of people that think they believe in aliens.
well, but here's the thing.
I mean, they do.
Here's what's different about them. 90% of the things that are sent to them, they are able to explain it away and go, no, what you saw was this, what you saw was that. They're super specific in going, hey, we don't want to muddy up this whole like scene of what's going on. If it's not a UFO, if it's explainable, let's explain it, get it out of the way. So most of the stuff that's brought to them, they explain it and go, oh, it was a test facility, it was this, it was that. So most of the stuff that is brought to them, they explain it away.
Because all of it is probably not alien.
Yeah. This one. So listen to this.
I'm shit faced.
Hang on. There's an ad. Hang on, wait.
Hey, I used to hang out. Denise Stoner. She actually
American people are
she's a good
ready
lady. She's part of MUFON.
to receive the
I
truth.
like her. I don't know.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone. Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human. I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP program.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
The one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with this, I feel like they've taken their life in their own hands.
I was recruited to a highly sensitive government program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomenon.
For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior intelligence official on the unidentified aerial phenomenon topic.
We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations to collect and reverse engineer vehicles not made by humans.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
My dick is so hard right now.
There's a whole fleet of them. The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination? This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids. This is so secret. Very, very few people in our entire government have been allowed access to it.
Making a move.
Even presidents have been operating on a need to
What
know
is this
basis.
on?
That's
But that
Marco
begins to
Rubio.
ramp out of
Yeah, but
control.
what's this on?
Not acceptable
It's coming
to have
out
secret
in
parts of
in
government that
May.
no one ever sees.
You better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people, because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
This is the biggest discovery in human history. You had information being locked away that could change the trajectory for species.
It has so many beneficial impacts, including clean energy.
We should have disclosure today.
Clean energy.
We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
What is Queen Energy? Is that where they play "We Are the Champions" over and over
What else
again?
you wanna know?
Everybody dances.
I don't know, but so I talk shit about all the ghost stuff and everything, but this is becoming more and more prominent.
Yes.
that there is definitely some other.
We are the
being-
aliens.
Well, I can agree with you. Yeah, we're aliens, but there are smarter aliens, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Listen. Also, the thing
have
that
you seen Miss Crockett?
Oh yeah.
right,
The thing that stuck out to me the most in that was Marco Rubio is currently a part of the cabinet of the United States government, of the president.
Yeah.
Like he's in this.
He's crazy.
I'm like, there's so many people who have come forward and said, "Hey, we're former military. We have seen some shit go down." And like, how vain would we be to go, "Oh, it's only us. We're the only intelligent beings in this whole galaxy."
So me,
Well,
Mr. Cynical skeptic doesn't believe anything.
Yeah.
There's aliens out there. There's there's other shit out there. There definitely is. It's right. They had the whole thing where they declassified the shit like a couple of years ago, right? They were like
declassified
yes,
stuff,
aliens.
but all it is like, hey, there's this really fast object we can't explain. It's nothing definitive, and it could be other countries, probably other countries. It might be even our own facet of like secret like CIA.
Hold up.
shit,
So I did not
making
expect.
their own
Hold
stuff.
up. So I did not expect this. You believe in like the what's the ranch? The
Skinwalker Ranch.
The Skinwalker Ranch stuff, but you like seriously, but,
No,
but you have
no,
a hard
no.
time believing the extraterrestrial.
What I believe at the Skinwalker Ranch is that there's something definitely going on weird that's affecting the environment.
Okay.
Is it aliens? Is it a fucking alien ship that's crashed into the mesa and it's been there for hundreds of years? No, it's probably not that bullshit. It's probably rocks and water and
radioactive materials.
Radioactive fucking
No,
material.
I agree with you there.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know, man. The last like 2-3 years, there's been a lot of declassified stuff. It seems like it's.
Okay.
I feel like it's small to believe we're the only intelligent beings.
I kind of think
Right?
life was an accident. I mean, we're here. We had the perfect like set of goo with a perfect environment, and it's not permanent.
I'm an atheist, so I'm right there with you. I believe you like 90%, but I have to believe there's other goo out there. Though,
Well,
right?
I'm the same way. I feel it's very vain to think like we're the only planet that like popped up some fucking goo that made people. Like,
well,
I'm right there with you. I believe in the goo. But I believe there's more goo than just our goo. Right?
Well,
Goo
hold on,
dolls,
hold on.
right? Goo dolls.
The universe is expanding. That means everything is getting further and further away, and
Yeah.
we are in a pretty old section of the universe.
Okay.
We're pretty far from something, so we're probably ahead of the curve as far as evolution or becoming a sentient, smart being. So if there is, they have found water in other places. Water is the building blocks of life. So could there be life on other planets elsewhere? Sure. There might be amoebas somewhere. There might be alien lizards somewhere. But is there intelligent life that has the capability of going millions of miles in space to come
light years, right?
to come look at us and go, well, we're not interfering. We're going back to our home. I doubt.
Plug him in his ass.
Yeah, I doubt any of that shit. I think it's more experience we can't talk about.
Well,
here.
here's why I'm exactly the opposite from you. If we have been able to create a robot that we can plug into the internet that will suck my dick and pretend she's my wife, there is someone out there who's done the same fucking thing. We're like, you know what I'm saying? There is another.
alienblowjobs.com.
Well, I mean, you're making a joke, but in the classic Mac and Me, if you look at the aliens, they all have the blowjob face. It's as permanent.
The classic Mac and Me.
We're not the only planet who has turned ourselves into a cartoon character.
Exactly. Before we get to
I like
Kanye's,
the fact that our measuring stick is back.
dude, it's the only thing that's been on in the house, and I want to make a phone call real quick. So I'm gonna do this and put it on fucking speakerphone.
Okay.
I don't know if this will work.
You calling Britt?
Calling MGM Studios.
No.
Are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
If you would like to leave a message on the general MGM mailbox, please do so at the
All right.
Thank you and have a great day.
Cinnamon.
Hey, MGM Studios. This is Owen Money from Owen and Dirt's Pop Culture Radio, and I'm calling with an urgent matter. The classic Mac and Me from 1988, I believe that's when it was. Classic, absolutely classic. Mac and Me movie. It promised, I don't know, I'm sure you guys remember and you're working on it soon. At the end of the movie, the little alien blows a bubble and bubble gum and he says, "We'll be back." Now that was 1988. And this morning I saw that it was 2025. We need part 2. I have a 5-year-old that I mistakenly showed the movie on Pluto TV to, and he will not stop talking about it and whistling about it. He wants some toys. I said, there's no such thing as Mac and Me toys, but if you come back, McDonald's is still a big thing. They'll sponsor it, and we'll have another fucking dance I'm sorry, MGM Studios. We'll have another freaking dance off at McDonald's. That really happened in Mac and Me, if you remember. The creepy alien was put in a teddy bear outfit.
Yeah.
Danced. Oh, classic movie. MGM Studios. I am a consumer of movies. I watch them a lot. I eat a lot. That has nothing to do with the movie, but
rabid fan.
I love McDonald's. So my 5-year-old wants Mac and Me too. I'm a 45-year-old. I want Mac and Me too. These guys with me in the studio, they don't know it, but they need this Mac and Me.
We will Mac and Me too.
So thank you very much, MGM Studios. You can call us, email us back at pcradio69@gmail.com. Thank you. How do I press 1?
I thought you were going to call it the hotel.
Press pound or hang up.
Pound.
To play it, your message has been sent.
There you go.
There you go.
Just so you know, you made some boring ass executive job's day right now. Like that motherfucker's be like, "This is the best thing I've ever heard."
In 4 months from now, we're going to hear that Mac and Me too is like green-lighted, and it's going to be because of this program.
So, Stucky just sent a message on the texting service. He said, he said, "I think something that people don't really talk about in regards to alien life and evolution is how much time was spent evolving dinosaurs just to have them get wiped out and for life to start over." So think about it. Like this planet has been through such an evolution. There's no possible way that there's not another fucking planetary structure,
so this might
somewhere out there that's not going through the same fucking thing.
Right.
That's already been through that millions of years before us, and they're way fucking advanced.
So this might sound kind of stupid, but one of my favorite theories I ever heard was, Men in Black 1.
Yeah.
At the end of it, the cat has the necklace.
Yeah,
and the necklace is like the entire galaxy.
Yeah.
It's mathematically impossible that we haven't been destroyed by another meteor yet. So we're basically a game preserve.
No.
Alien.
It's not mathematical. Again, the universe, the older parts of the universe we're in, we're getting further away from things. Back then, 5 million years ago, when we had dinosaurs, there was a lot more shit going around. It was
you telling me there ain't no motherfucking meteor that's going to hit Earth by now? If some alien didn't.
We're getting further away from everything. That's why we made it through the bad years.
The bad is of the meteor years.
Yeah. I mean, there still is a chance. There still is a chance of
unless our alien masters pew-pewed that shit out the sky.
You're probably right.
You gotta unalive that meteor before it gets to your fucking game preserve, or your fucking monkeys ain't gonna dance no more.
Yeah. All right. We got.
So
do we want to wrap it up, or do you want one more thing?
Wait, what do you got?
One more thing. Okay.
All right.
Oh, the dementia story.
No. Well, shit. We have so much. Oh, should I do more or should we wait?
Well, real quick, so I'll tell a funny, quick little story
about dementia.
I was hanging out with some family members. They're older ladies, 50 to 60, say, and they enjoy partying. I can only aspire to be 60 years old and still partying and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the ladies' sisters was giving her shit about possibly she thought she may have some early signs of dementia. So the sister decided to take a signs of dementia test.
Did she tell her to write a clock, draw a
Well,
clock?
here's the problem. The sister who was taking the dementia test also has an affinity for THC pens. So while she was taking the dementia test, she was smoking a high percentage THC pen and then proceeded to freak out that she had early signs of onset dementia when her sister and friends made fun of her for fucking up on the score because she was high as fuck while taking her dementia test.
Yeah, you shouldn't do drugs when you're trying to figure
Is
out
that
whether
not
you're
amazing?
crazy.
Can we not all aspire to that shit though, right? Can we not hope to be 70 years old and
Smoking on
talking
a
shit to
vapor?
our homegirl because she's fucking taking a dementia test while smoking on her high?
I think you sent me the Mark Norman clip. So Mark Norman, amazing stand-up comic, where he said the funny thing was, he goes, when we were kids, he's like, we were having the best time, and all of our parents were hating life.
Yeah.
They were depressed. They weren't happy. He goes, and now here is reversed. Now we're in our 40s and 50s. We're loving life. We're playing fucking Call of Duty. We're fucking having a great old time. And now all the kids are depressed.
Yeah.
He's like,
No.
it's completely swept the other way.
The best meme I saw was, it said, when I was 16 years old, I was sneaking out of the house, stealing my dad's car, getting drunk with my friends, and hoping he didn't wake up before I returned it. He says, now my 16-year-old has to have me watch him when he's taking the trash out. You know?
No, I shit you not. It is funny that I committed Grand Theft Auto late for the first time.
It was a rite of passage for us
Right?
when we were kids.
I took a 93 Suburban to my homegirl's house in fucking Errol Estates and knocked that shit out.
Congratulations. You know,
in the golf course, the little clubhouses where you hang out before the next hole.
You got into one hole.
I did.
That's for sure.
I got 2 holes.
Oh,
did you get the flag?
I may have gotten a flag.
I think you got a divot.
I definitely left a divot.
All right, I'm gonna do the Yo Gabba Gabba thing next week. When Brittany's here.
Okay.
Because there's this one episode that plays all the time. It's Fufa is sick and the doctor has to come, and Yo Gabba Gabba, they're full of guest stars. I mean, Jack Black's on there all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But who the doctor is kind of surprised me, and that's a teaser for next week. So, but for right now,
okay.
Do you have Kanye West queued
I
up?
do.
Cousins. Play
So
the song.
Kanye West Cousins.
I'm so sweaty. Oh, this is definitely some Nazi shit.
Hey, pause it. Did you hear what he was saying?
I did.
Him and his cousin looking at dirty magazines, and they started acting out all the things. they had
Reenacting
seen.
everything that we'd seen.
Woo!
What the fuck? Gave my cousin head.
I like my cousins and all.
And I know these niggas about to judge me now. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Told it off when we was hanging now. I was my cousin not to tell nobody. Please watch out me take it to my grave. Truth can set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. Nitrous don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me, cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright.
This man was married to Kim Kardashian.
Okay, can I just say, probably had a better shot of people like listening to this and going, yeah, man, we feel for you. If you hadn't showed up to the last event in an all-black Ku Klux Klan outfit covered in fucking swastikas.
So I'm gonna be real. This will probably be the next wave.
Yeah.
What, people admitting what they did?
No, just this. It's more the electronica side of rap.
Electronica rap, huh?
Not that this isn't already somewhat out there, but I feel like this is going to catch on. You watch.
Even okay. I mean, yeah. You know what? I mean, like I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin. That kind of catchy until you listen to what he's saying. Then it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but who hasn't given their cousin head?
I
you haven't?
No,
I've not.
I gave all my cousins head. I thought that was just a good cousin
Does it
thing
mean?
to do.
Does that mean something different in the rap world?
No, it means you suck a dick.
Okay, well, all right. So there you go. Kanye West has come out and just.
I mean, if that's the kind of music it leads to, I'll suck a cousin pee-pee.
I mean, if you get like,
I take back anything I ever said because of this fucking cookie dough.
Dude, we went through a bottle and a half of whiskey.
Screw dough.
Oh yeah.
Dough balls.
Yeah, dough ball. Don't ever drink dough ball. You'll suck your cousin's dick.
Or you'll think it's a good idea.
That's my new favorite song.
All right.
I gave my cousin head.
I'm in the real. I don't know if
He
it's talking
erupted
about
in my throat.
cousin head or what, but I'm in the mood for Taco Bell. So let's wrap this up. So I can
Yeah,
go.
you know what? Put some fucking old school 3 6 Mafia, Lil White, Jelly Roll. Give me some hard shit. We've been sucking cousin dick all night.
Well, we haven't been doing that, but
what show has he been on?
but here's what I'll say you.
Stucky's my cousin. I love him.
He's changed his name to Sucky.
I absolutely know that we will revisit this band in another show.
All right.
But I'm going to close this show. This band, are you ready? It's called
Rubber.
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, I like it already. But Rubber Band is a funny.
The name of the band is called Buzzed Lightyear. And we're going to end the show with their
Do
song.
they suck cousin dick?
The song we're closing the show with is called Fuck Bobby. They sound like a band. Like these are our buddies. Like these are the guys who get all of our jokes. Buzz Lightyear with Fuck Bobby.
Fuck Bobby Chrysler. He had a pimple and he gave it away. Fuck Bobby Chrysler. For meth on the streets of LA.
It's straight up 90s.
Bobby, put your pants on.
You're listening to Pop Culture Radio. We will see you again next week. Woo! Until then, have a good night.
And let MGM know that you want Mac and me too.
Woo!
Pop Culture Radio has been a weird for production. Like and subscribe on your favorite platform. We suck cousin dick.